Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the worst podcast on all of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Local Live. Oh my fucking God. Okay, where do I even begin with all this? It's been some time since we've been live where, you know, Boogie faked cancer. He fucking faked cancer. Okay, it's been a thing, right? It's been a thing for the last couple streams, the last week. It's been a little crazy around here. We had to fire Boogie because, you know, he faked cancer. So that was a whole thing. I do have his play button. It's actually here right now. It's fucking massive. For a massive guy, it's here, right there. Okay. The title and the thumbnail suggest that I called the police on Boogie2988. And guess what? That's what happened. Last night, I had to call the fucking cops on this psychopath. And I'm going to go into the story, but I want to get Wings on the line because I want to tell Wings the story as this happened. And yeah, let me just call Wings. By the way, Boogie is scheduled to be on this show tonight. He's supposed to be here. But there's some complications, and I'm going to explain to you in detail what these complications are as I talk to Wings.
All right, let me switch cameras.
Did I catch you in the middle of being on page 5?
No, I hung my ring light up, right, and like it doesn't want to work now. Like it doesn't want to turn on.
Well, you're perfectly lit. I was just going to tell the audience this story, but I figured since you know a little bit, because I told you in DMs what was going on, I got to just talk you through this too, right? So we can all be on the same page. Let me go all the way back to the moment that I fired Boogie, right? There was a huge kind of problem that was kind of not mentioned at all. Boogie technically owns like 25% of the show. So as soon as we did that stream where we fired Boogie, right away people were like, well, he's still going to get paid. I had no intentions of paying him at all because he was really fired. So I bought his shares. So for those that don't know, I bought his shares. He is not attached to Local Live at all anymore. Gone. I just wanted to clear up that.
I got some issues with this.
Yeah.
I think before you bought his shares, you should have met with me and Tommy. That's like and made it like a group purchase.
I mean, I potentially I could have done that.
Because like I don't know what you bought his shares for, but you recently said you were going to step away from the show and be more like behind the scenes.
Like I was supposed to be.
Like you're supposed to be, but now you're going to own 50% of the show, and now we're going to have to hire a third host, and he's most likely going to be an employee instead of an owner.
Well, in that case, we'll figure out who that host is, right? And yeah. I got a little bit more share, so I can take care of that on my end. You know what I mean? In that scenario.
Yeah. But you see the situation I'm talking about, like because like the 25% that you bought usually paid for the third host.
You're afraid that you would just be cut down and down and down, and there would be more expenses for the show.
No. I'm not so much afraid of that. Well, that's the problem I'm having right now. But I just don't see how it works out in our head. Where it's like, okay, we're hiring this person, and like you own 25% of the money that was paying the third host. So now it's going to have to come out the base price.
We'll figure this all out off air.
Yeah.
This is like just complicated stuff. I did tell Boogie, I said, listen, Boogie, if you're ever allowed back on this show, all right, you're going to need like at least 70% of the audience demanding that you come back, right? And you would have to go through hell. The only way 70% of the audience is going to want Boogie back on the show, Wings, is if they feel like he's truly sorry. Like he truly suffered. He had a ton of punishment.
Here's my fucking issue with that, right? There's a lot of people out there that'll cry fucking wolf and be like, oh, I hate Boogie on 5 different fucking accounts. They'll go 5 accounts and fucking dislike the thing. Every poll that you do on that situation is going to be skewed by people that hate Boogie in an abnormal amount of hatred, right? from like most of the people that I've come through and I've talked to the Discord, most of them want Boogie on the show. They might not like him, but they feel like he is an entertainer, and this show is designed around people being entertaining.
But do you see how I'm in the worst situation possible?
100%. Like you got to think about all your other businesses as well.
Well, it's not just the businesses, it's the people, right? I'm in a like, I can't make the right decision, because if I fire him, then I make half the people happy, half the people fucking hate me, right? And it hurts the show, and it goes against what the show is. This is for lolcows, right? Like, Boogie's supposed to be a up, right? You know, I can't win with any one of these decisions, especially this decision that I'm about to tell you about. So after we fired Boogie, after I bought his shares, after things calmed down and were cool, a new scandal came up about Boogie, which is him lying about his abuse. So I was sent.
Ooh, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, he's allegedly has been saying throughout the years that different stories about his abuse, and they do not match up. Now, this is a known liar, a known manipulator, right? And here people have gone throughout the years and they got statements. In 2012, he said this. In 2016, he said this, and they don't match. They don't link up. So all this was put together on a screenshot, and I'll show you the screenshot in a minute, but I don't want to derail the show by looking for it. And so
you can look for it. I want to make a comment if you want to look for it.
Okay, go ahead.
I question Boogie on this particular point myself, because I never knew he was like in the situation where like he was lying about being, you know, abused as a child. I figured he got hit by his mother, but like I heard that he like had to give his like father a blowjob and jerk him off and all this other shit. And then we had his brother on the podcast variation of the show, and his brother stated that his father would come home work late. He mainly drunk. He was never mean to Boogie. And I'm like, this is the same guy that said he made Boogie give him a blowjob? Like, it didn't add up in that situation. I called Boogie on it on a show probably about 3 or 4 episodes ago, and he kind of like swiped it under the rug.
Yeah. Yeah. These stories just are not linking up. They're not, people. And so I do have the graphic now. I'm going to throw it up on screen. But this is just a graphic that's going around that has all these different statements of Boogie being abused and Boogie's R-word allegations. And if you read through this and take the time, they don't link up. And on this graphic, in the bright red, he talks about his mother's abuse. In the blue, his father. And in the pink, his sister. And these things don't link up. They just don't. So there's a lie somewhere, okay? There is a lie somewhere. I send it to Boogie, and I tell Boogie, hey, we got to go over this with you on the show. Whole new scandal. Boogie says, I will not talk about my abuse on the show. It's too hard for me. Left it at that.
Bull fucking shit. Like he talks about it all the fucking time. Before I even met Boogie, I knew about his abuse. And I try to keep things privately, especially if you do them in private with me. But like, we were driving over to your house the first day when we went up to Buffalo. The very first day when you wanted to come, we had like pizza and wings. We had to go pick the food up, right? And Boogie's on the phone in the backseat of the truck with his sister. And his sister is like chewing him out because she's calling him a liar and think this never happened to me and this kind of stuff. But I only had half the conversation because all I could hear is on the stuff.
What Wings just said is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Wait until I get into the story that happened to me with fucking Boogie. So he tells me that he will not talk about this. And I say, okay, whatever, right? The whole point of Boogie coming back on the show after being fired is to be punished. And trust me, I have good punishments. I have a punishment that if Boogie goes through with this punishment, you may not forgive him, but you'll respect him and you will allow him in your conscience to come back because the punishment is that good. It is that good. I have some good punishments, Wings. Some good ones. I'm gonna send it to you privately in the group DMs. Okay. Just read this. Don't leak it though. Don't tell anyone this.
I'm not. 'Cause I've been holding on to what was happening in our DMs last night. People have been hounding me for that shit.
That was the plan. 2 days go by. I don't talk to Boogie at all. I don't talk to him. I don't need to talk to him. All right. Now, in this, actually, that's not true. In those 2 days that I didn't talk to him, I was trying to figure out when his brother would come on. I don't know if you guys seen this on social media, but Boogie's brother reached out to me and wants to debate Destiny. That's going to be fucking fire. All right. That is going to be fire. Destiny versus Boogie's brother over the whole cancer thing. All right. So that is happening. But Boogie's brother wants more time to prepare for Destiny because Destiny is a good debater. So we're putting that off in the distance. I already reached out to Destiny. Destiny agreed. And of course, Boogie's brother's
Are they going to debate over the medical diagnosis?
Yes, they're going to debate everything about Boogie and his cancer. And that's happening in the future right here on Locale Live, so make sure you're subscribed.
That's going to prove how good the Destiny is, how good of a debater Destiny is, because he's going to be going against an epidemiologist and a PhD in the field.
He's a pretty good debater. I don't know. And look, Boogie's brother wants time. So yes, I was going back and forth in these 2 days to get back to the story of just trying to set that up. But today's stream, Boogie's supposed to come on and get his punishments. Now, yesterday is Sunday. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have to work every day. Every fucking day I have to work. I don't really have days off, but on Sundays, I try to give myself like fucking downtime and like clear my head, go outside, go for a walk with my girlfriend. I try to. I really do. And here it is Sunday, where me and my girl were just sitting on the deck, relaxing and, having a good, peaceful Sunday. And I get a message from kid behind the camera. He goes, "Yo, Boogie's trying to get a hold of you." And I did see I had a missed call from Boogie. And so I called kid behind the camera. I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Keem, honestly, I don't know." He goes, "Boogie called me and he says he wants to call you and I have to be on the phone as a witness." And I'm like, this is fucking weird. What the fuck is happening, right? So this piques my interest. I called Boogie. No answer. Whatever. Go on with my day. About 10 minutes later, I got a call from Boogie. And he's huffing and puffing on the fucking phone. Like he's hyperventilating. Mike's on the other line. So it's the three of us. Me, kid behind the camera, Mike, and Boogie. And Boogie goes, You are not going to talk about my sexual abuse on the show." And I go, "Well, I mean, people are canceling you for this. Don't you want to address it?" You are not going to do it. And he's fucking losing his mind, screaming and fucking yelling. Within about like 5 minutes of this conversation, I tell Boogie, "Fine, I won't bring it up, but Wings might bring it up." And then he lost it. He wouldn't let anyone else fucking talk. He wouldn't let anyone else speak. I couldn't get a fucking word in. And he hangs up the phone on me and Mike and starts FaceTiming me, okay? He starts FaceTiming me, and it got so scary that I hit record, and I didn't actually record this part. But what Boogie did on FaceTime to me was so insane. He was screaming and yelling. He's fucking has a bottle of pills, and I don't know what kind of pills they are, but he's putting them in his fucking mouth, right? And he's acting like he's going to eat them, and he's punching himself in the fucking head, and then he's grabbing hunks of hair and pulling out hunks. I'm telling you, his hand.
You got that recorded?
I don't have that part recorded, but I have some of the yelling and screaming on my fucking phone because the FaceTime was so insane.
I've seen him yell and scream before, but like, at what point do you start calling this dude's bluff? Because he does this every fucking time he doesn't get his way. It's like a kid in the fucking drugstore and unhappy he didn't get a car. Like, this is what it is. I mean, he could be taking homeopathic pills, as far as you know. And those are basically nothing.
Now, this is
chalk.
I don't know if you guys can see this. This is after the head of hair. Now, remember, this is a FaceTime, and I'm screen recording it on my phone, so there's no audio. But can you see that? Look at him.
I want to see this hair pull, because I don't see no big splotches of hair.
It didn't happen. Here. I didn't get the hair pull. I didn't get the hair pull in the video. But he's just fucking, look at that.
You know, if you got on the phone with him about an hour a day, he'd be in such good fucking shape.
He's just fucking losing it. Like, completely losing it. and not listening. I could not get a fucking word in. I could not get a word in, people. So all this happens, right? And the entire time, I'm going to kill myself. 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 All right. Like, he hit me with the suicide.
I'd have hit him with, make sure you do it outside so they don't have to take the wall out of your house so we can sell it for highest value.
It got to the point where I started getting scared. So then I hit up the group chat, right? Let me go back to the fucking group chat with us. What did I even say in there? Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Man, we talked about a lot on this. I tagged you. I said, I may have to call the cops on Boogie. He just called me with kid behind the camera. He's pulling out his hair, big hunks of hair. He put a shit ton of pills in his mouth. I'm not sure if he swallowed them or not. He's saying he's 100% going to kill himself if he has to answer any questions about his abuse. And I already told him that he wouldn't, and he doesn't believe me. And, I'm not going to say what Muta was saying, but like, basically I went to the group chat for help. I didn't know really what to do. And he kept texting me fucking suicidal shit. I said, that's it. So I fucking called the cops.
Do you actually believe that though? Do you actually fucking believe that shit? Like, I understand what you're saying. You're saying if I don't believe him, that 10% of him that might happen, what if he does it? I'll have it on my conscience, right?
Yeah.
But like he said it so many fucking times, it's gotten to the point that it's hindrance to believe him.
Guys, just so you know, to the people that think this is just a fake story or whatever, go to our fucking Reddit, because the part of the reason why I'm sharing this story, right? Go to our Reddit. It's because when the police get called to Boogie's house, it's recorded. So it was already publicly known that he had police contact. It's literally on our Reddit.
This whole fucking thing, fake drama. We didn't tell Boogie to fake cancer 2 years before the show even was a concept.
Exactly. Come on, guys. Let's be real. This is not fake. And we would imagine if we got caught faking up a story about fucking suicide. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's be real.
It's not going to happen. Like, Boogie's just off hinge. Like, he's a big fucking child. Boogie never matured past the age of like 16. He's a 60-year-old, a 50-year-old man's body.
Yeah, I'm not risking my entire fucking career and all my companies and all that for lying about fucking Boogie being suicidal or whatever, right? So
we blundered onto this. We blundered onto this because Keemstar was setting Boogie up for a W. He wanted to bring Destiny on. He wanted to punish Boogie by having him debate Destiny, but he figured he would have the one up on Destiny because he had a cancer diagnosis. And then Boogie didn't have a cancer diagnosis.
Exactly. I didn't set Boogie up. I wasn't trying to get Boogie. I thought Boogie was going to walk away with a massive W. Like, I thought it was going to be so simple. So anyhow, what happens next is even more frightening. I call kid behind the camera and I say, hey, is he telling you he's going to kill himself? And kid goes, yeah, because he's calling both of us back and forth and texting and all this shit. And I'm like, should I do it, Mike? Should I call the cops on him? And Mike's like, yeah, I think you're going to have to. So I did. I called the cops on him and I waited for some time to go by, probably about 10 minutes. I ignored every text, every phone call, right? And I call him and I get on the phone with him and he's on speaker. And he's just huffing and I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. His girlfriend is in the background, absolutely terrified. His roommate is in the background, absolutely terrified. I go, am I on speaker? And he goes, yeah. And I go, can your girlfriend hear me? And he goes, yeah. I go, do you hear how scared your fucking girlfriend is? He goes, I don't care. She won't have to live with someone who faked cancer. And fucking just, dude. So I go, Boogie, you need to calm down right now. Because I told him before the cops came, Wings, I said, Boogie, you need to calm down right now because the cops are on their way to your house. I had to call in a wellness check because of these threats. Calm down for the coming, right? He goes, oh, thank God you called the cop. I'm going to have the cop shoot me in the head. I'm going to have the cop shoot me in the head, or as soon as that motherfucker walks into my door, I'm going to fucking hit the cop and I'm going to spend 3 days in county jail. These are things he actually fucking said to me. These are things that actually were said to me. So I am freaking out, Wings. Like, I'm not like, this is not content. This is fucking bad. But go ahead, Wings.
Again, this guy's got way too much bitch in his blood to do any of this. Right? Like, this is a guy who pulled a pistol out on a guy that came up to his house and called him fat.
In this moment, Wings, I was fucking terrified. I'm like, oh my God, Boogie's gonna fucking die.
I would have been more irritated than terrified. I'd be like, come on, dog. Nobody knows nobody expects you to do this shit. Because I was talking to him today. I was texting him. And I was like, he was talking about how he's miserable with life and he's unhappy and like he feels like the whole world's against him. I'm like, yeah, you feel like you're drowning, but what you don't see is your value is higher than it's ever been in the long fucking time. There's 100 million views out there talking about Boogie2988. You can either sit here in a depressed stupor about it, or you can utilize it and get the attention and make it profitable.
So now, at this point in the story, Wings, I'm terrified. Maybe I made the wrong call. Maybe I shouldn't have called the cops. Because in my head, based on what Boogie's saying, he's going to try to do suicide by cop. He's going to go attack the cop and get shot in the head. So I'm on speaker and trying to calm him down. And I'm like, just stop yelling and screaming. The cop's going to be here anymore. Calm down, Boogie. And I hear the cop fucking come in, and I'm on speaker with him. And he opens the door. He goes, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Starts screaming at the fucking cop. I literally couldn't take it. I was having such a fucking panic attack listening to this conversation that I literally had to hang up.
Oh, why didn't you record that? That's fucking gold.
Because I'm not thinking this is content. I'm not thinking I need to record this. I'm not thinking any of this stuff. I'm thinking, oh my God, Boogie's about to die and it's all going to be my fault.
What you should have been thinking about? Remember that time he cut his grass and he had to sit down and monitor his fucking heart? The cops are on the curb. He couldn't have made it all the way to the curb before collapsing. He had no chance of getting suicide by cop.
I'm just telling you how this played out. So then there's a fucking 15-minute period of hell where some ordinary gamers, kid behind the camera, and myself cannot get a hold of Boogie, cannot get a hold of Boogie's girlfriend, and we feel like this fucker is dead. And I'm just terrified. And then I'm calling him, no answer. Mike's calling him. And then he shoots me a text. Hey, can you call me later? And I'm like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. So I let some ordinary gamers and Mike know that he's alive and fine. And I didn't have to call him later because he called me. He called me and he's like, are you happy? Are you happy? I go, motherfucker, are you happy? You just scared your girlfriend half to death. She's 21 years old, right? She doesn't have the life experience that you have. And you're telling her, screaming at her, you're going to kill yourself. All right.
Was this before or after he threatened to go live on the main channel?
Let me get to that. Let me get to that. And so I tell him, Boogie, you're not coming on the show. All right. I'm not going to have you come on the show. And all of a sudden, Mike gets on the line, right? And he goes, let me get Mike in here. So Mike gets back on the line. So now it's me, Mike, and Boogie once again on the line. And he's doing the suicide baiting thing. I want to die. You don't understand. I'm going through crisis right now. I can't deal with this. And you're going to talk about my rape. You're going to talk about my abuse. I go, Boogie, stop. I've already told you long before the fucking cops got called that I wasn't going to. You're doing all this for nothing. No, you're going to do it. You're going to have Destiny come on and confront me about my fucking... And I go, I've had enough of this. I go, listen here, you piece of shit. I go, you are off the fucking show. You are not coming on the show. If you're suicidal like you say you are, it would be irresponsible for me to have you on the show. For the first time, Wings, this motherfucker stopped screaming and stopped and stopped yelling and was calm.
No, you said it right. You said it right.
Yeah.
He's selling you a product.
And he was calm as a motherfucker. And he goes, no, I'm good to do the show. I can do the show. I just don't want to talk about the rape. That's when I knew without a shadow of a doubt that he was playing me and he was manipulating me into the point of thinking that this guy might actually die, manipulating me to the point where I had to call the fucking police for a wellness check. This fucking master manipulator, this fucking actor was literally just trying to control the conversation. I've never been so I fucking go, no, Boogie, you're off. You're suicidal. It'd be irresponsible for me to have you on. You're suicidal. I hung up on him, right? I get a text from Mike about an hour later, Wings. And it's from Mike. He goes, me and Grim. Grim is like another YouTuber, right? Grim Toys. What the fuck is his name? Do you know what I'm talking about, Wings?
I don't know who you're talking about. It doesn't.
It's like Grim Toys Review or something. Grim was on the line with Boogie along with Mike. And Mike is texting me, hey, Boogie's suicidal again. And this is an hour after I hung up on him. I fucking call Boogie and I said, add me to the motherfucking call. And he's doing it again. He's going, dude, you're going to talk about my abuse. I already told you I wasn't. I go, Boogie, I'm telling you right now, you are not coming on the show ever again. You're suicidal and it would be irresponsible for me to have you on. He goes, no, I'm not suicidal as long as you don't talk about that. I don't know. You're suicidal. I literally had to do, yeah, exactly. Manipulation. Exactly. Right there. I'm not suicidal as long as you don't talk about that. That's manipulation. So then he starts threatening me. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live on the channel right now. He's threatening me that he's going to go live. And then at one point, he gets so desperate to be in control. He goes, I'm going to go on the channel right now and tell them about how my dad tickled my wiener and how my mother raped me and how my sister raped me. And he just starts going into this fucking huge psycho fucking rant. And I said, fuck you, Boogie. I'll tell you what. I go, you're not going to be on this show ever again. You want to play these fucking games with me, you fucking psychopath? You want to manipulate me? You're not coming on the fucking show ever again. He goes, can you please just give me till tomorrow? Can you please give me till tomorrow? I'll calm down. I'll be a different person tomorrow. I go, maybe, but I fucking doubt it. And I hung up. So that's the whole story of everything that happened fucking yesterday. So I called Boogie today and I said, Boogie, are you better today? And he goes, yes, I'm better. He goes, I want to apologize what I did to you last night. That was wrong. I wasn't suicidal. No shit. And he goes, I'm not going to watch the show tonight. You guys can talk about whatever you want. And you just text me when I need to come on.
You sure he's not going to kill himself if we talk about his sexual misconduct?
Think we're playing a dangerous game, Wings, because I'm pretty sure he's watching right now.
I'm pretty sure he is too. And like, he's probably going to hate me. But like, dude, like me and Boogie are essentially the same fucking person. And we ended up at the same stoplight. And for some reason, the internet fucking hates both of us, but they really hate you. And they really hate you because all you do is talk behind people's back. You say what you think people want to hear. And as soon as you don't get your way, you throw your fucking notebook down and you stamp your feet.
He threatened me with suicide last night. Like, that's not fucking cool.
That's not even the first time he's done it. Like, this is like the 5th time he's threatened you with suicide.
Guys, we're doing a poll. Should we have Boogie on? Do you guys want to hear from Boogie himself about this incident that took place last night and about some fucking punishment? I'll tell you, the one reason why I really want Boogie on is because I want to issue this fucking punishment to him. I want to issue this punishment so fucking bad.
Dude, here's my fear with the punishment without saying what it is. You got Boogie to agree to sell his portion of the show for a fraction of what it's worth and give you his play button.
Wait, what do you mean a fraction for what it's worth? You don't know what I bought it for.
I don't know what I bought it for, but he said it was a fraction of what the number I said it was worth.
What do you think the show's worth?
His portion? About $65,000.
Nah, it's not worth that much. Come on. It's not worth that much.
I mean, like his show conservatively makes about $40,000 a year. That's about a year and a half salary.
I don't think so. I don't know. We already did the deal. Anyhow.
Yeah, you already did the deal, but like, I just don't want him to be manipulated by you doing this, because this is a lifelong change. This is not something you're like, oh, I changed my mind a week later. Like, this is bad. So bad.
Boogie will... I mean, at the end of the day, you know how I'm supposed to leave, like, after this break? Like, I'm supposed to be off the show. You and Tommy and whoever else. Hey, guys, let's talk a little bit about the future of the show. We don't know. There's no right decisions here. They're all going to be bad decisions. Like, if we bring a replacement up, yeah, we might get half of the audience to like the replacement, but the other half is going to fucking hate him. Like, there isn't a single person we could get on here that everyone's going to like. Not even half.
Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Who?
Dark Side Phil.
Yeah, okay, that might be the only one. That might be the only one. By the way, Dark Side Phil. Yeah, you were right. You said that, you know, if Wings and Boogie do this, it'll be the end of them. It is kind of the end of Boogie. But you weren't right about is how successful this show is, because it's massively successful. All right. 70% of the audience wants Boogie on the program tonight.
So while he's filling the air here, somebody's saying Rutech USA. I'd like to have Rich as like a potential host, but Rich is so fucking boring and irresponsible most of the time that the only value I see him bringing to the show is all his heat with Kino Casino, because they're continually talking trash.
Bear with me. A lot of people want on the show tonight. A lot of people. Okay, let's just do it. Let's add him. Let's add him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Boogie time. You know what? He's not on Discord. So maybe... maybe he isn't watching. Okay. I have a lot of... Mutahar desperately wants to come on, has a lot to talk about. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mutahar just gave me some tea. Mutahar just gave me some tea. Oh, good Lord. Oh, God. Someone recorded the call. I actually have...
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to... I hate talking to people who aren't mentally ill. And the worst part about it is Keem is on the sociopath spectrum, so he is, in fact, mentally ill. Right, yeah, he's just different than us. Right, he just has no awareness.
This is him. This is Boogie. You hear this? Can you hear this, Winks?
I can hear it, but I don't understand the full context of what he's saying
This is
right now.
Boogie talking to kid behind the camera and Grim recorded the conversation. And he's literally saying that I'm a psychopath. Bro, I was worried the guy was going to die. I was worried the guy was going to die and I had to call the fucking cops. But I'm the psychopath? Listen to this.
So you get...
I hate
Listen to this. This is the first time I'm hearing this too.
talking to people who aren't mentally ill. And the worst part about it is Keem is on the sociopath spectrum, so he is, in fact, mentally ill. Right, yeah, he's just different than us. Right, he just has no awareness of it. Right. He might be on the narcissist spectrum, if I'm being genuine. Yeah, hold on one sec, Boogie. Yeah, go ahead. All right, there you are. You got Boogie and Michael now, right? All right, Boogie, you called Keem, because it wasn't working for me. Okay, he's not going to answer if I call. He told me to stop calling him. Yeah, he called. He also texted him. He told him to get out. All right, is everybody here?
Right.
Yes. Yo. So, I'm hearing that you're still fucking saying you're gonna off yourself and shit.
That's me.
True? I'm trying to explain to people how I feel. I don't currently have any plans to do that anytime soon. I promise you I'll at least make it to my birthday, which is Wednesday. I promise that to everyone that's listened.
This motherfucker must have recorded on one of his old cop fucking recorders. What the fuck is this shit?
That's... I don't know. How can we listen to this? How do I fucking save this or something? Anyhow, we have the whole... I just saved the files. That should be the whole...
How about this?
Yeah.
We'll work on getting the files off his phone, and we'll upload it for members only here soon.
Yep.
If you want to listen to that. But like what I got from that, and I could barely hear what was actually going on, but what I got from that, he was perfectly calm before Keemstar got on the phone, and then he went right into theatrics.
I want to hear more of this. Like I'm too curious because this was the last phone call I had with Boogie last night. Oh, it's not that long. It's only, what the fuck? It's only like a minute long.
I'm hearing that you're still fucking saying you're gonna off yourself and shit. Is that true? I'm trying to explain to people how I feel. I don't currently have any plans to do that anytime soon. I promise you I'll at least make it to my birthday, which is Wednesday. I promise that to everyone that's listened. Well, if I hear you say that from this point on ever again, you're not coming on the fucking show ever again. Like, I swear to God, I'm not playing this game. This is not a fun game. Well, you put everyone... That's how I don't care. Just keep it to yourself then. Okay. Keep it to yourself. Why are you telling people that? Because it makes me feel slightly better to voice it. I don't know. Dan, I'm in a very dissociative state. You're not talking to Steve at all. Steve is fucking gone. You need to understand that. I'm coaching here. Boogie, we've been through this of you killing yourself for fucking years. It's going on a decade now. All right? And I managed to not, and I'm really proud of myself. But this is the worst situation I've ever been in. This makes my divorce look like a fucking joke. Yeah, why? You lost your wife. She was living in your home. You guys had a whole relationship together, and she left you. And we're talking about the internet.
That's all it is. To get you up to date with what happened, Boogie was obviously fired from the show for faking cancer. I had to buy his shares out. A new allegations came out that he was lying about his, abuse and rape through his mother, his father, his sister. I confronted him about this privately, said we were going to talk about this on the show. He said he couldn't do that, and I said fine. And then 2 days later, he surprises me with kid behind the camera on the phone and starts threatening actual suicide with me. Not cool. Literally hung up that call, FaceTimed me, all right? Started pulling out his hair like hunks of fucking hair, putting pills in his mouth, being crazy, which forced me to call the cops on him. Not cool. I literally had to call the cops on this guy. I did not want to do that. That's the last thing I wanted to do, but I was worried. I let things calm down. I called him. I let him know that he needs to calm down because the cops are on their way. And he had me on speaker, and I can clearly hear his roommate and his girlfriend terrified in the background, also trying to calm him down. He then tells me, once he finds out the cops are coming, that he wants the cop to shoot him in the head and that he's going to rush the cop or at least get arrested and spend 72 hours in jail from the cop.
Come on. Like again, you buying this shit? What is Boogie rushing look like? I'm just
trying to tell the audience. I'm trying to keep them up to date here, Wings. Bear with me. Then,
only thing rushing with Boogie is his sugar rush from Mountain Dew.
After the cop leaves, because Boogie convinces the cop he's fine, right? But there is this one point where he's saying to the cop, like, stay away from me, stay away from me. I got so scared I just got off the phone because I was like, I thought Boogie was going to die.
You didn't want to see suicide by cop? You didn't want to see him come in and tase him in the nuts till he falls out?
No. And then he got on this
Boogie's here.
Then he got on the phone with Grimm and like threatened to go live on the channel, and because I basically told Boogie, and Boogie can back this up, hopefully, that okay, you're not coming on the show. And then your demeanor changed as soon as I told you weren't coming on the show, and then you stopped acting crazy. You were normal then.
I don't remember any of that. I remember you telling me I had to go take a shower, so I remember taking a shower with my pants on. I remember that. That
was the last thing I did because you kept saying, oh, I haven't taken a shower for 3 days and I smell and all I'm doing is playing video games. And I'm like,
I did have to go pick up Desi at one point, so I went and did that. Yeah, her mom had surgery over the weekend, so I took her down there to be with her. I was supposed to go, but I'm not in a...
Boogie, perk the fuck up. Why are you over here all somber and sad and shit?
I'm kind of numb.
Why are you numb? Why are you numb?
Because it's better than being a crazy person.
Why are you being a crazy person for? What's the point? What has you to the point where you feel like you need to be a crazy person?
I don't know. What's the point of anything?
I don't know either. That's the point why I'm asking you. Because from what I've seen here, other than shit of your own doing, you're winning the internet right now. It might not feel like it. It might feel like you're drowning, but nobody's actually hurt you in any form other than yourself.
Yeah.
Your name has so much value to it right now. Even the people that did the fatty coin are coming back to you wanting to offer you more money because they know your name has value.
It's pretty negative value, it feels like, but
negative value don't mean shit. Ric Flair had negative value.
Why are you manipulating
time.
me though? What that suicide bait thing you did to me yesterday was so fucked, Boogie.
I was genuinely suicidal. I don't know what to tell you.
No, you weren't, and you put me in a horrible spot. I had to call the fucking cops on you.
I know. I was.
Do you know the position you put me in?
I talked to the cops for over an hour. They were desperate for me to go in, and I just wouldn't go because they understood that I'm genuinely suicidal, even if you don't, and that's fine.
You weren't, because the minute I tried to say that you couldn't come on the show, then your demeanor completely changed. You were literally just trying to control the conversation so we didn't talk about your abuse. That's all you were trying to do. You were trying to manipulate me.
Okay.
Is that it?
Sure.
Again, like, I understand that you hold all these people's opinions in high court in Boogie's head, like Charlie and Mutahar and everybody. But like Charlie and Mutahar making a video about you is a positive thing, not a negative thing.
Okay.
Right? I was trying to tell you this on the phone today. It's a positive thing. You have to take that energy that they're putting into you and use it for what you need to use it for. Like I said, you shouldn't be afraid of Mutahar. You should be afraid of Mutahar's fan base. It's the people that's in his fan base that might do things to negatively impact your life, but nothing so far has negatively impacted your life. If you played this the right way,
I'm not interested in playing it at all. I'm not interested in playing anything. I'm interested in just being done.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Boogie? Do you want to live in your car? You want your girlfriend to leave you because she can't feed her pink drinks? What do you want to do?
Sure.
What do you want to do? You want Chad to have to find him his own apartment because you're going to lose the house?
That's fine.
I mean, if it's all fine, like you sound like a 3-year-old. I don't know. I guess I won't get my way. Be a man, dude.
I don't think any of that
This is
would
what
be
I was
my
talking
way,
about you
but-
last. No. This is what I was saying yesterday. Stop being a bitch, bro. Stop being a bitch. We didn't fucking. Me and Wings didn't make videos on YouTube saying Boogie's got cancer. You did without confirmation, bro. Man the fuck up. Man the fuck up.
Okay.
Man up.
What's the point? If you're going to sit here and just be gloom, what's the point of picking the phone call up? Why'd you come? Did you come just hoping we get?
I was told to, so I'm here. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
You do everything you're told to?
Cover myself in Nutella right now? Yeah, pretty much.
No, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is the best advice I can
We
give you.
don't have
Please,
any Nutella. We have peanut butter. Would that be good enough?
please listen to me.
I have
Please,
peanut butter.
please listen to the words I'm about to say, Boogie. This is literally the best advice I can give you. From this moment on, it feels like rock bottom. So why don't you just empty out the closet, grab every skeleton in there and throw it out to the world? Just tell everyone the truth about everything. Come clean on anything that may be wrong or might be manipulation throughout your history. Like this whole thing where you don't want to talk about the conflicts of the statements of your abuse is so silly to me. If this is a golden opportunity for you to set the record straight and have a fresh start, I
tried to explain to you that I mentally cannot handle that, and I don't know why you won't listen. I cannot do that. I mentally cannot do that. On a good day, I could not do that. I cannot have Destiny and Charlie in here telling me that I'm lying about the abuse that I had when I was a child. I can't do it. I can't.
If you're not lying about it, then why does it matter?
Because I don't want to revisit it. It was tough enough the first time. It was tough enough.
You can't be that way, Boogie. You just revisited it just like a month ago on the podcast with your brother, and you were perfectly happy and laughing.
Pretty different when it's my brother coming in and talking to me about it and having fun with it. It's a little different It's a little different when it's Destiny coming in saying, you're a liar. Prove that your dad made you jerk him off. Prove it. Prove something that happened in 1983. Prove it. Prove it. If you don't prove it, it can't happen. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen. I can't do that. I can't prove something that happened in 1983. I didn't have a fucking cell phone in my pocket.
Okay, but you told me privately the reason why some of the stories, and I'm not going to leak anything, don't worry. But you told me why some of the stories are inconsistent and they don't match up.
Yes.
Why don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life. Because I don't want to destroy someone's fucking life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You just sat here.
I'll destroy mine all day. I'll destroy mine all day. And my dad is dead. And my mom is dead. I'll talk about those pieces of shit till they fucking rot.
Yeah, but Chad and Desi aren't dead.
Still fucking alive. I will not. We've talked about it. We made an agreement. And I'm not going to do that for internet clout. I'm not going to do that so the Keemstar can jerk off to it. No, thank you. We're not here for the fucking audience to get off on.
We understand that you talk loud.
Somebody's fucking life. Your goddamn internet clout. This is not a topic I will cover for internet clout.
Nobody's talking about that copper. Here's what I'm trying to talk to you about, Mr. Talk Loud, is you don't want to destroy anybody's life, but what happens when you self-delete yourself and Desi has to witness it or find your fucking big fat carcass.
All these motherfuckers watching right now will jerk their fucking cocks to it.
Yeah, but you're destroying people's lives regardless. You're going against the thing. Don't get up that fucking soapbox.
Boogie, stop. Boogie, stop. The screaming and yelling isn't helping you, and it isn't.
I'll whisper it.
Listen to me. This is what he does. This was the conversation last night.
Not yet. Let me do my goddamn job. I'll tell you when the time comes.
Yeah, he's got a backup plan that where if we bring up the abuse, they're going to cut the power to his computer.
Yes. If I get out of control, my caretakers, both of them, are just standing right here, know to not let me get out of control. Whoa. So before it gets bad enough, they're going to take care of the problem.
Let's drink the water. Let's calm down. Let's not yell and scream.
You're on a lot of medicine, Boogie. Is any of those medicines an SSRI?
Go fuck yourself. I will divulge no more medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
This is, you ain't got to tell me what it is. Like, there's a bevy of medicine.
Yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Because you need to be on an SSRI.
Bro,
because like
just
you
stop.
should not have this emotion.
Wings, stop. Just stop. We got to handle this with kid gloves. Wings, you're playing bad cop a little too hard. Boogie, why don't you just take the mic and say what you want to say about this whole situation?
I'm so happy. I hate this. I hate it. I hate this show. I hate fucking breathing air. I hate being alive. I'm in so much fucking pain. I can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand this. I can't fucking stand this. I've ruined my fucking life. I just want to be on.
But you haven't.
Just stop.
You haven't.
Wings, shut up. Just give the guy a minute. Wings, come on. All right, Boogie, listen. I need you to actually calm down. No more yelling. All right? We get how you're feeling. You've described it very...
Then stop asking me.
I'm not asking you how you're feeling. I asked you, what I said is you have the mic. Why don't you say what you want to say about the situation?
I want to die. That's what I say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me. I'm in so much pain.
All right. Well then, okay. Let's get off the internet. Let's just get off.
What do you want me to talk about instead?
I'm not. This goes back to last night. You're not mentally fit to be on the show. It's irresponsible.
No. What did you want to talk about? Anything but the abuse. What are you doing to my play button?
It's not.
Chris talking about 4-year-old girls.
I got a question with the play button. Why does your play button have your name on it instead of your channel name?
That's what they asked me what I wanted on it. I fucking wanted my name on it.
Do you know that there's a big portion of the audience that wants you back on the show?
I don't care.
Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing?
No. Do I want to? No. As of right now.
It's not all negative. It's not all negative, Boogie. What I'm trying to tell you is there's positive things. What Wings tried to tell you earlier is that there's positive things. It's not all
I mean,
negative.
one of the positive things is I have to sit here and talk about my molestation. I don't.
Nobody's talked about that.
I don't want that.
Nobody's talked about that.
We're not talking
What abuse
about
were you
that.
talking about? You said abuse. You said abuse. What abuse were you talking about?
We were talking about the conflict of why you wouldn't come on. We weren't actually talking and getting into the details of that. So just calm down. And by the way, I know you can't talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
yes, my mother twisted my fucking balls as part of the abuse, and she twisted my balls and my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful, and she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad fucking masturbated in front of me and showed me pornography and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did! I did! I fucking did! I fucking did! I fucking did!
No.
There, can we be done? Can we be done with it?
We're
Can we
done.
be done with
We're
it?
done. We're done. We're
Thank
done with
you,
it.
thank
We're done with
you.
that conversation. I don't.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're done with that
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you.
I got something I had asked that has nothing to do with that kind of conversation. You said earlier, and I asked you this earlier, that you were in pain and you live your life in pain. And I asked you, what is making you feel so down and depressed and in pain? And
I
you didn't have an
fucking
answer.
hate myself every
Why?
second. Because I'm a piece of shit. Have you not read the fucking internet?
The internet's not always right. Like
They are. They fucking are. They fucking are. I am a piece of shit. I am human garbage.
Do not hit yourself.
Yeah,
or I have
don't
to
hit
hang
yourself,
up.
buddy.
Or I have to hang up on you. No self-harm shit at all. In fact, the yelling and screaming is kind of self-harm. You got to stop. You got to
Those
talk.
cheeseburgers, me. Let me do that for a year.
You got to talk normal, bro. You can't have these outbursts like this. Come on. Well, you're on here to have a conversation about this stuff, not fucking.
I will, my dad, show me his dick and pornography. Like
Nobody asked all this, but you're going back to it.
Come on. What is this? What the fuck is this? Bro, this is what I was dealing with last night on the fucking phone, bro. Like, honestly, stop it. Fucking stop it.
It's like you act like you want to go there so you can play the victim.
He told me I had to. Yesterday in Texas, said we were going to have to address it at some point. So let's just address it and move on.
No, we're not addressing any of it. We're not talking about this shit. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Stop yelling and screaming on here. Is there any updates on your side with the cancer and all that? You were going to get some paperwork together. What's going on with that? Can you talk calmly?
I've canceled every test. I'm done. I'm done. I don't have the money to fight it. I have no desire to fight it. I'm looking forward to dying, so I'm just done. I'm never going to get this bone marrow test done. It doesn't matter, even if I showed it to Destiny tomorrow, even if I decided to leak my medical records, which I'm still not going to do. He told me on this show, the last time we were on, Destiny will only accept him when it's a doctor telling it to his face. Well, my doctor's not going to fucking come on here, and I wouldn't want my doctor to fucking do it to begin with.
Is your brother still going to debate Destiny? Is that a thing?
I hope not. I fucking hope not. I'll call him, beg him not to now.
Why?
To fuck this horrible shit show.
He wanted to debate Destiny. Wasn't it your brother's idea?
Sure, and I'm going to encourage him not to.
Why?
Because he has suicidal issues as well.
But I don't care. If I was in your situation and I did this shitty thing, yes, I'd hate myself too. I get that. That's normal. Most normal people, when they make a mistake, they're hard on themselves. But that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you get better. But there's no way I would ever fucking give up on any fucking thing. I don't give up. There is no fucking give up.
Well, you're not me. Well, you're not me.
There is no give up. No.
You're not me.
Dude,
Well,
because I can see opportunities everywhere. I can see chances to learn, to grow, to be better, to find success.
I just want to be out of pain.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
All I care about.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I don't sit, even when I fuck up, I don't sit here and just live in this negative fucking world, right? I
do. Turns out I'm mentally ill. Turns out my brain is my worst fucking enemy. I wake up every day in miserable
hitting
fucking
yourself.
pain.
Stop hitting yourself.
My goddamn earphones.
Stop hitting yourself.
One fucking ear that works left.
Wings, I have to hang up on him if he hits himself again.
Please don't.
I mean, that's up to you.
You can't hate yourself on this show.
I didn't. I hit my headphones.
You can't, dude. No, I'm not.
I hit my headphones on purpose, so I didn't hit my.
Well, then
hitting
listen to what I'm
Can I not
saying.
hit headphones? Can I not hit headphones?
I may be like the owner of Drama and live in a world of drama and negativity and stuff, but like I don't let that ever
Congratulations on your
affect
mental
me.
health. We're all
I don't
very
ever
proud of
let
your
that
mental
affect me.
We're all very proud of your mental health, and congratulations.
Yeah, but you got to
I
take
don't
some
have it. I don't have it.
responsibility. When people are directly telling you positive things about the aspect of this whole situation, you just ignore
None of it's
it.
positive. None of it's positive. None of it's positive. I don't want any of those things.
We
You
have
understand?
19,000 real viewers here.
We
This
have
is not bought it.
200,000. We have 10 million. I don't care. The only thing I care about in the world is not being in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want to wake up tomorrow not in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. The 10 million, 20 million, 5 million watchers won't do that.
How's your
Won't
weight
do
doing?
that.
How's your weight doing right now?
Down because I'm on a medication that I can no longer afford, by the way, but I lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit, but I get to cut it all back on because I don't have the fucking money.
Let's
to pay
go.
for the fucking medication.
Guys, he lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds.
I get to cut it right back on.
Congratulations, buddy. 24 is a big deal.
I get to cut it right back on.
No, you're not going to put it on. You lost it. Good job.
It was the medication that did it. I can no longer afford it.
That's good.
It's bad. How's it good that I can't afford the medication? How's it good? How's it good that I can't afford the medication?
You lost
How's that
24
good?
pounds. You lost
Like
24
I'm gonna
pounds.
put it right back on.
Why are you saying that? Why are you instantly...
Because I can't afford the medication.
Okay.
Because I can't afford the medication. Because I can't afford the medication.
Why can't you afford the medication?
Because I lost my fucking job.
No, you sold your part of your job.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
you chose to
you're
do that.
getting money for that.
Which I need for mortgage, but I can't make YouTube videos. I can't live stream. I can't even sell my cards
Have you
on
tried
whatnot
make-
anymore.
Have you tried making
I'm
YouTube
banned
videos?
from the internet. Remember, Keem? I'm banned from the internet. You don't let me do shit. You told me I'm not allowed to do shit.
That's
I
true.
can't even sell my cards on whatnot. I
That's-
can't even tweet. I can't even fucking post. I can't post my girlfriend's fucking OnlyFans. I can't do shit.
Well, the
Is
reason...
King gonna come slap you when you do that?
But listen to me. The reason why I banned you from the internet is because there has to be punishments. And if you do these punishments, I think the internet
The
will...
punishment's going to make sure I don't have
Let
enough
me
money.
finish.
to pay for
Let
my
me
fucking
finish what I'm
anything.
saying. I think when you go through these punishments, the internet will not forgive you, but allow you to exist again.
Well,
Right?
great, homelessness. Great, I'll be fucking homeless, but it'll be great because I'm living off $2,000 a month. You're giving me almost $2,000 a month.
I'm going to kick you off if you keep interrupting me because I can't make my point.
No,
This is
'cause
what
your
you do
point-
on the phone. This is what you do on the phone.
Yes.
I'm trying to create a scenario in which you can have a return to benefit you.
I don't want it. I'm sorry.
You don't want to return? You don't want to make money?
Right now, the only thing I want is just not to be in constant misery.
Okay,
That
then
seems
listen to me and trust me.
I broke my fucking headphones.
Okay, you know what else is gonna happen? Your light's gonna get turned out too if you don't keep making some of this money.
I understand. When I don't make any more money, my lights are going to get turned out. I understand. I
You
understand.
obviously don't.
I'm
because
not allowed to
you-
sell cards on whatnot. I can't post anything to YouTube. I can't live stream. Trust me, when my my lights get turned off next month, I will remember that. I'll remember that it was a punishment. When we were all sitting here in the dark, I'll remember it was a punishment.
Can you take a break and can we talk to Desi real quick?
I'd rather not. She's miserable enough right now. She doesn't need your shit.
Well, that's why I'm trying to check out. Like, are you like this all day long, freaking out like this?
No, it's only when you're doing this shit to me. That's pretty much it. The rest of the day, I'm just quiet
I
and
am
play
not
video
doing
games.
anything to you, bro. Stop saying I'm doing shit to you.
Again, Keem isn't doing anything. You every choice that you're regretting now is something that you made. Like you didn't have to sell your part of the show to him.
Yes,
You
I
didn't
did. He
have-
told me I had to. He told me I
Why
had
did you
to.
have to? Why did you have to?
Because he told me to. I don't know.
Well, but-
I just listened to the man. I just listened to the man. He said I had to sell it, so I sold it. I just listened to him.
Well, to be fair, he did have to sell me the shares because I fired him, and that made me look like a liar to the internet because he still owned a part of it. So I had to buy him. And I
Right.
told him the
Sign
same
this piece of
thing.
paper.
I go,
Sign
I'm
the
not-
fucking piece of paper. He said, do this. I fucking do this. That's it. Keem isn't fucking shot.
That's
He
not-
has fucking
That's
control.
not how the conversation went, Boogie. Come on.
I understand, but that's why I do what I do. You told me that I had to sell my show.
I
sold the
didn't
show.
finesse him. I didn't finesse him.
No,
I did
it's
not
not you
finesse him.
finessing me. It's just you told me I had to do it, so I just did it. I did it. I didn't negotiate with you. I didn't try to negotiate a single dime out of you. No, I didn't. I took what you offered. I didn't argue. I didn't say shit. I just signed it and I moved on.
To be fair to Boogie, technically he did own 25%. So I didn't want him fucked over. I didn't want me to be a liar to the internet.
Did I fight with you? And ask me, did I fight with you? Did I negotiate with you?
No.
Did I
so
argue
I
with
did
you?
what I thought.
No, you had told me to do it and I just fucking did it.
I did what I thought was fair to everyone, and I just bought his shares. I thought that was the most fair thing to do. Because obviously, you guys, you and Tommy only like when I have interest in the show. When I say, oh, I'm sitting back and you guys take the show, you fucking quit when I said I was fucking not doing the live streams anymore. Because you know it's important, you know, not to
you're an important part of the show.
Exactly. To be on camera, which I was never supposed to be. So I feel like I should get at least half of this show.
Well, now it's just you two.
That's why I have no issue with it. I have no issue with it. But like my thing is like, and don't look at it this way. When I say Boogie didn't have to sell the part of the show, he didn't have to sell part of the show.
Yeah, but somebody in the chat said the best thing. He goes, Keem didn't want to pull a PK on Boogie. That is exactly what was running through my mind. And Boogie, do you remember this? I said, it's always bothered me how PKA never brought Wings back and how they just cut ties with him. That bothers me, and I cannot fucking do that.
They did worse. They did worse than that. They cultivated my trolling. Like they spent months building it up and highlighting it and everything else. And
so if Boogie was really going to be off the show, I felt like I had to buy his shares. Like that was the right thing to do. I didn't think that you and Tommy would ever be willing to fucking give up money to buy his fucking share. I didn't think that at all. And by the way, we really are number one with donations and everything else. Like we really are. Like Josh Pescator.
Sure glad I sold my share.
Josh Pescator. Well, I'm sorry, you got scammed. Get mad. Joking.
Oh, you admit that you scammed me? Cool.
Oh, I was throwing a joke out there. Come on. I'm clearly joking.
People watch the show don't take jokes, friend. You need to learn that. Okay. That's how if they gave a shit out of me, if they gave a shit about me, then tomorrow the headlines would be Boogie Keemstar admits he scammed Boogie.
Well, it's going to be now because you just said that.
Well, you can't. They can't say that because then most likely he drafted a piece of paper and you signed it.
Yeah, we did a full. I had a text conversation with him back and forth.
I'm just saying, like you can't call scam at this point when you put your name on it.
And then I drew up a fucking contract. I sent it over to him, and I did tell Boogie. I said, "Hey, if you come back on this show, which is possible, because in my mind, this is what I'm thinking."
Well, I'm on it right now. By the way, happy fucking birthday to me. I thought I had my birthday week off. I turned 50 in 2 fucking days. This is how I'm celebrating it, everybody. Make sure to give these 3 men lots of donations for my birthday. I won't see a fucking penny of it. Enjoy.
Actually, you did this last night. You said it was your birthday. It's not your birthday.
It is July 24th. This is my birthday week. I asked for
it off. It's July 22nd.
Here on the show, I asked for this week off.
It's July 22nd.
Remember last episode and the episode before, I asked for this week off.
Our schedule's messed up right now. What is our schedule going forward? Is this going to be Tuesday and Sunday?
I don't think we should ever do a schedule ever again. I think we should go live when we have something to talk about. Guys, listen, you know what works the best is when we got something to talk about and we just go live. It really works the best. Sometimes we're going to have to force it and get a guest, and we can't go a whole week without uploading, but right now, I mean, there's so much to talk about with everything going on with Boogie, so I just go live every chance I can get. That's what makes sense, in my opinion. And we're not going to do podcasts anymore. We're not going to do pre-recorded stuff anymore at all. Moving forward, it's always going to be live. You guys have made it very clear you only like the live shows, so we're only going to go live. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at with that. So, but my whole plan for Boogie was, okay, you're fired. I bought your shares. You're completely gone. Everything's up and up. Nobody can say this is fake, scripted, or whatever. But Boogie has agreed to come on the show still, even though he's fired, to receive punishments. And I want to make it abundantly clear for the people watching, I have no financial incentive to be here. I'm here because Keem told me to be. That's why I'm here. I'm not going to profit from this. I'm not going to make any money from this. And my thought process was the audience will eventually forgive him and allow him to come back, right? Because he is going to fucking take a lot of shit for what he's done. That was my thought process.
Some of the saddest shit I've ever heard. He's here because Keem told him to be here. Like, you act like you keep your damn daddy, son. You 50.
I'm in a pretty suggestible place. When Chad tells me to get off the internet, I'm gonna get off the internet. I'm in a pretty. I'm Steve's not here, man. I don't know if you guys realize that. I'm just on autopilot. I'm doing what I'm told to do.
Yeah, but you're not listening to us because we're telling you to be positive and we're telling you to calm down, and you're not listening to us. So that's bullshit.
Well, I'm trying to calm down.
Here, Boogie,
Positive is pretty far away. Positive.
Go over to your other room and get that Xbox that Microsoft sent to you with Boogie2988 on it, and send it to my address.
I don't have one with my name on it.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't give you the Xbox One.
Not with not my name on it. No.
Oh.
Do you guys want to hear about the punishments? Are you mentally capable of dealing with punishments?
I don't know.
He's not.
Let's roll the dice and find out. Let's see what it is.
No,
let's test the water. Start with something small.
Boogie, here's something small. 10,000 people want you to stay on the show. More than 10, 12,000 people.
Well, bad news for them because I got fired and bought out. So bad news for them.
Let me do a poll. Actually, this is important. I want to know where we're at today.
Well, bad news for them because I've been fired and bought out. So whether or not I'm on the show,
you're like your friend.
We're literally trying to help you right now.
I'm just letting them know. I'm just letting them know. I'm just letting them know.
All right. The question is, should Boogie be back on the show starting? I just want to know where the audience is at right now. You know,
last time
obviously,
last time it was at 40% who wanted me back. So
no,
let's see how
37 wanted you back, not 40.
I thought you said 60% wanted me off. I think that was on video, but I don't remember too well.
Yeah, 63% wanted you off.
Okay, I don't remember the
So,
details.
oh my God, look at it right now. Do you see this poll? All right. It's close to 50-50 already. This is exactly what I told you, you psychopath. I told you if you did the punishments, this audience would allow you back. I knew it. I knew it. They're already at 50-50. I can rip the contract up. I can rip the contract for the shares up, Boogie, and you can come back on. If 70% of this audience lets you back on, you'll be back on the show. I promise. But I'm not doing it unless 70% of the fucking audience wants you back on. I can rip the contract up. You already know this. I told you this before we even did the contract. I don't care. I need more money like... never mind. I don't want to make that analogy because it's inappropriate right now. But...
I've never been.
I don't need money. This is a side quest. This is Locale Live is a Keemstar side quest, and it's fun. All right. This is not about money for me. Should I just tell him the punishment? Like the major one.
I'd like to.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's see how this one rings out.
All right.
I already sent you my play button. What's more major than that?
This one's bad. This one's bad, Boogie.
I already seen a photo of you gloating with my play button in your possession. So
I collect play buttons. I'm gonna gloat, Boogie. This is what
I still haven't got the silver one, so I can make my picture.
Go to charity. Don't forget. That was the agreement. So
I said, maybe I don't know.
No, if you keep it, there better be.
I still need the silver one so I can make my gloating picture, Boogie.
This is my idea. I feel like if Boogie is ever allowed on this show, he has to do something to truly prove he's sorry for the lying and the manipulation that's been going on for his whole career. Like this cancer thing is just so stupid. All right. The fact that you couldn't wait until confirmation to come out and say you have cancer, that is just so dumb. But I do have pity for you because I know how you get. I know you have these little panic attacks.
And don't forget, the best part is I might.
Oh, you want to interrupt me?
No, I'm just reminding you. Don't forget, I might still have cancer, so that's exciting.
This is my punishment, and this is the only way I feel like me and the audience, and let me open this up so everyone can talk. I want everyone to talk on this one. Bear with me. As long as you've been a subscriber for at least 1 minute, you're going to be able to speak before I drop this, because this is going to go hot and heavy. In order for you to come back on this show, I think that you should live stream on this show you going to a tattoo artist and getting a face tattoo of liar on your face. And I'm so serious.
Okay.
You're willing to do that?
I don't care. I'll do whatever you tell me to do, man. If that's what you're telling me to do, I'll go do it. Today, I'll look up tattoo places right now.
Now, here's where the fine print has to be. Like, how big of a font does this need to be in?
Am I?
You didn't expect him to say yes.
Wings, am I? I don't like how he responded to that. This should be something that you don't want to do. And you're just like, fine, I'll do it.
I feel like he's in a position where he needs the money enough to do it. That's why I said
I just don't care. I'll just do whatever I'm told. Just I don't care.
See, I don't like that. Now you make me look like a piece of shit. Wait, stop calling the tattoo place. Oh my God.
You guys fit me in today?
He's going to do it right now?
Okay, what about in the morning? I just need to get the word I just need to get the word liar tattooed to my face.
It sounds like a prank call.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow then. Thank you.
Dude, chill out for a second.
Brainstorm tattoo. I can get it done as early as tomorrow.
Chill out for a second. I want you to actually think about this because this is a heavy punishment.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
Imagine having a tattoo of liar on your face. Like that would like really stop you from like lying. You would think, right? Like that would make you like, imagine seeing that every single day. You'd be like, okay, today my goal is to be truthful and honest about everything. Like you would literally think that every time you looked in the mirror, right?
I don't look in the mirror, so that's good. That's easy.
You don't look in the mirror?
No, I don't like the way I look. I don't even look. Like right now, I have just a blank web page open because I don't like looking at myself.
Let me tell you something. Every time you look at Desi and tell her, what do you want to eat tonight? Liar is going to be on your face.
Okay.
He probably would look cool. Imagine a face tat like underneath one eye, liar. Like that probably look.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what part of the face does it have to be on, and what size font is the minimum font he can have? Like size.
Oh, I wouldn't make him have a fucking like on his forehead, like really big.
It's like that woman that has Drake.
Yeah.
I
would not. That's just mean. That's like cruel and that's just way too mean. But like something,
I think there should be something that's planned and have like somebody actually draw up the tattoo, make it look cool.
Can one of your haters draw the tattoo?
No. I can tell you how we can get some kickback from Boogie. I will bring Muta on and let Muta pick the font and where it goes on him.
Well, no. Surprising you say that. Mutahar does one on the show. Boogie, can you try to be calm?
I'll leave the moment he's on here. Yes.
Why?
I'll be calm about it. I'm not going to let him bring up these abuse allegations. It's not something I'm interested in.
Well, I'll tell him not to bring that up.
Okay.
If he does, I'll yell at him. But just be calm. Don't.
How about this? If he brings up the abuse, we'll kick him out. If he does,
I'll disconnect immediately. I'm not going to talk about that.
All right, that's fine.
The quartering.
I spelled tattoo wrong.
Jeremy, you've seen me exactly like this before. We've been friends for 15 years. You've seen me exactly like this before. Why would you think this is a bit?
Ladies and gentlemen, some ordinary gamers, aka Muta, live on the show. Muta, have you been watching?
Right now? No, I just jumped in.
So let me catch you up to date. Obviously, you kind of knew what happened yesterday with the suicide baiting and all that. Today we've come to the conclusion the only way Boogie can come back on the show if he gets a tattoo of liar put on his head. And he's down to do it. He's actually down to do it.
Look, you should check yourself into a facility, to be honest with you. This is fucking weird.
I don't care. If I felt I needed a facility, I'd already be there. I've done it. I've seek professional help when I need it.
Holy shit! 60% of the audience says they would like. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, but 60% of the audience is saying they would allow Boogie back on. If you get to 70, go ahead.
Where'd all your stuff go? Are you in a different room?
Am I in a different room? No, I'm in the same room as you. I don't know what that means. How could we talk on Discord if I'm?
Are you in a different room than you normally stream from?
No, I just got rid of all the stupid Boogie shit. I can't stand to look at it anymore.
So you have to pick a font or whatever for a liar on your face?
Yes, I have to.
Comic Sans size 72.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
72.
Anything he suggests, I will not do. To be very clear, he's not.
Are you so mad at me? What did I do?
I'm
not Jackson Clark.
I don't care about Jackson Clark.
I just don't like you, friend.
But listen, Boogie, Muta's actually a good guy. He's just been calling you on some of the manipulation throughout the years. Come on.
I disagree, but it's okay.
Where do you think Muta's been unfair? Can you just bring up a few points without yelling and screaming?
No.
Okay. Well,
let me make a point. Let me make the point to Boogie that he's not thinking about. That $2,000 that he was disrespecting that Keemstar kept giving him every month, because I guess that's too little of money. Muta helped facilitate that to happen, and he did that because he wants to see you succeed.
Good. It doesn't, like, listen, curry didn't do anything to me. Fucking hot chips didn't do anything to me. I just don't like them. It's okay if I don't like something. Sometimes you just don't like somebody, and that's okay.
You just don't like me because I'm fucking
racist?
looking through you like
there's a lot of other.
Why did you mention curry?
I know. Are you racist? Why'd you mention curry?
There's very
what the fuck?
There's very few foods I don't like. They tend to be spicy, so curry's the first one that popped in my mind. I also mentioned hot chips. Are Indians famous for their hot chips? If so, I didn't know that. It's just a food. It's just a food I don't like.
Why are you equating me to food? Do you do that with everything?
Yeah.
Not a food.
When Boogie came over here, he was asking me about spaghetti and meatballs and lasagna and pizza.
No, sometimes you just don't like a thing, and that's okay.
So what is the next goal for you here? What are you going to do now? Are you going to fucking figure out how to get your shit together as a person?
Probably not.
No, you should, though. Why? This is a great... Listen, you might be at the bottom of the barrel. Let me talk. You might be at the bottom of the barrel right now, but this is a great reset in your fucking life because you're on ground zero.
Because I'm going to have liar written across my face. That'll really help me get a day job, y'all.
I would not let you do it on your forehead. Your cheek, like underneath an eye or something. Forehead's too much.
It's still going to make it real hard to get a day job, but let's go.
Well, you're not going to get a day job anyway.
You're not planning to get a day job, though. What do you mean now? Now you're going to look for a gig?
The whole cancer thing on the internet, by the way, eliminated your ability to get the day job.
Isn't that what you guys have been screaming at me for years? Oh, it was done years ago.
You're just manipulating us now. You're manipulating us right now by saying you're never going to be able to get a job. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You did a whole documentary where you can't get a job because you're a fucking felon, because you're fat, and because you're fucking crippled. Stop manipulating us. We know you can't get a job. This is your only chance, and you're gonna win. You're actually gonna fucking thrive like you've been thriving for the last fucking 20 years. But this time you're gonna do it under fucking honesty and not lies and manipulation. And hey guys, I'm the Mr. Rogers of fucking YouTube, and I love you so much. No, you're gonna be fucking real for once in your fucking life, and you're gonna fucking win. No more fucking L's. You're gonna stack the W's so fucking high that people forget all these fucking L's that have laid to your fucking face over the last fucking decade. Do you understand me? Get motivated. Do something. You lost 24 fucking pounds, and all you can think about in your fat head is how you're gonna gain the weight back instead of being fucking grateful and excited looking at the fucking future. We're gonna fucking lose more. Oh my God, I don't have the drug more. You've never needed the drug. You've never needed crutches. You've had the power within you to fucking succeed from the very beginning. Your fat fucking disabled ass became a fucking millionaire. Did you forget about that?
How do you know you're dissociating? People are dissociating. Have no idea they're dissociating. How do you diagnose yourself with this kind of stuff on a fly?
I don't know, from therapists and therapy. We talked about.
Yeah, but a therapist would tell you you're not even dissociating. You just keep bringing up random shit all the time.
Okay.
When in reality, why aren't you live stream? Why aren't you making fucking content? Is it because Keem and you have a special deal or something where he said you can't do it?
No, he wasn't making it before that, Muta. But you're right. He is banned from the internet. That's part of his punishment of social media. But he wasn't making content before that.
Yeah. So why didn't you make any content or live streams beforehand?
I did. I made 2 videos a week on my YouTube
channel. 2 videos a week doesn't do fuck all. Why aren't you doing a daily upload or 2 uploads a day?
I don't know.
YouTube isn't my job, yet I still fucking actually upload every day. How the fuck are you not doing it? This is your job, yet you do it 2 times a week.
Yeah. I was doing
What are you doing?
I was doing this 3 days a week as well, so, you know, but...
No. Let's explain the fucking effort to the audience. He has to show his ass up, hit fucking record, and upload a file somewhere. That's not fucking work, okay? That's just showing up to a podcast. That's me going to a fucking meeting every day at work and just saying, all right, that's me fucking... What a hard thing for me to do. No, I got to do several of these podcasts every fucking day of my life. It's not the hardest thing in the world.
I mean,
why aren't you uploading content?
I'm so
every
sick
day?
of
Why
seeing
aren't
you get
streaming?
fucking angry about losing, getting angry about losing, but you're not
I'll stop
angry.
being angry. I'll
You're
stop
not
being
getting
angry
angry about fucking winning. You should be angry about winning. I'm gonna fucking win. I'm gonna succeed. Like, where's that? Why can't you just make that shift? It's so simple. You got a fucking house. You got a house. You got a fucking girlfriend. You got dogs. You got all these people that love you and care about you. Who cares that the whole internet is screaming, oh my God, he faked cancer? Because at the end of the day, you fucking did. Own it. Man the fuck up.
After the whole cancer fucking first drop happened and you went off the internet for 72 hours, what did you do for those 3 days? What were you doing?
I sat in a chair.
What was
What did you do in that chair? What were you doing in that chair? Were you playing video games?
Sometimes I watched a TV show.
No, you were playing video games most of the time because I pulled up your fucking Xbox Live profile and you were playing fucking Fallout 76.
Yeah.
So why the fuck didn't you just stream that shit?
Me and Desi play that off and on all day. She's gotten actually really good at it.
How the fuck are you both playing? It's a one game. Were you switching off the controller or something?
Yes.
Okay, then why the fuck don't you stream it? I don't understand.
Because number one, I have no desire to right now. Number two, I was told I can't.
But you need to make the money. You want to keep your house, right?
I was told I can't. So
not at that point. Not at that point. No.
When this first thing dropped, as far as I knew, he told me to stay entirely off the internet. I put out one tweet after that first show, and he told me that was it. I'm not allowed to do anything else.
I just don't see how Boogie cannot live stream. Like I'm a fat waste of space myself, and I ain't managed to live stream 5 or 6 days a week.
Because I hate it because it is extremely
I hate it too, motherfucker. You know what I hate less though?
What?
Not being able to eat, not being able to see because the lights are turned out.
Yep.
I don't even have a house payment. My house is paid for.
Don't you have that 20-year-old girl to fucking support your fucking roommate, and you're not working?
I mean, both my roommates kick in, and I've told you this several times. And then
wait, Chad pays the rent for the place now? I thought he was just doing housework.
No, he kicks in. He saves us a tremendous amount of money every month.
What does that mean? Like he pays your mortgage off, or what?
He does pay some of the bills sometimes. But on top of that, he does all of the yard work and all of the housework and all of the handyman stuff that I otherwise would have to hire somebody to do. And so at the end of the day, he saves us a tremendous amount of money and also pays bills.
Okay, so why aren't you still? Do you want to keep your house? I want to be upfront. Or you want to keep the house?
Really. I don't really care anymore.
So then fucking sell the house and move downsize, I guess.
We're working on it. I got an offer on my arcade machines. I'm going to sell them for $2,000. That's the first step. Magic Collection's getting picked up this week, so that's good too.
I thought you wanted to keep the house 6 months ago because it was a good fucking deal or some shit.
I did. And the money that I make is going to go towards keeping this house for as long as we can because it's just a financial sound investment. Because I'm at 7 years. Let me finish a sentence if it's okay. I'm 7 years. Well, if it's okay, I'm 7 years into a 15-year mortgage now, so I'm gaining a large amount of equity every month. I believe it's about $700 out of the $2,100 mortgage, and then I have somebody helping kick in. Then I have somebody help pay the bills. So realistically, when I go back to renting for $1,400 a month, but we have actually, and I'm excited.
Sick of hearing about this fucking mortgage that you clearly can pay every month. There is no fucking issue. You're just making up problems. You're making up problems.
The exciting thing is me and Desi have picked a place, and I'm very excited to announce this. But
the exciting thing is you're a baby.
No, we are moving to Branson. Branson is a city that I love very, very much.
You just tell people yourself. You just dox yourself.
Now you know where to find me. Now you know where to dox.
They'll figure it out when I film from Branson all the time. That's the whole reason.
You don't go outside to film.
That's the whole. No, I'm going to film in the city of Branson all the time. I'm going to be a Branson YouTuber.
Okay, but you're in your house right now. Which city do you think I'm in?
Well, I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Which city do you think I'm in? Which city do you think I'm in right now?
I don't know or care anything about it.
I could be at my house in LA. I could be at my house here in Toronto. I could be at my house in Tokyo.
Well, most of us only own one house.
People don't fucking know. What does that mean?
Only own one house. Most of us only own one house.
The point I'm making is if you sit in your house and record, I could think you could be on the fucking moon and recording right now. You make these problems for yourself.
No, I'm just trying to explain. It's something very positive. You guys keep telling me to get excited about something, and I'm explaining to you that when we sell this house, we're going to move to Branson.
Or whatever. You're going to Branson. Cool.
It's closer to her family, which is awesome. That means
When you go to Branson, are you going to rent an apartment or are you going to buy a house?
Well, we really haven't looked.
He
I haven't
sounded
really
like a
looked that far.
politician. He goes, "It's closer to her family, and that's awesome."
Yep.
Dude,
And then
I was reading
on top of
online.
that,
Her family's fucked up.
Oh, I don't know. We're not going to dox her if that's okay. I'd appreciate that.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
doxing. I'm just looking at public court records, bro. That's
Well,
fucking weird.
let's not talk about it
Let's
here,
get off the
please.
topic. Are you renting or are you going to buy a house?
I don't know. We haven't thought that far ahead.
You haven't thought that far ahead, but you're excited about this Branson move.
Yes,
You know,
it's
selling a
something
house
that-
and moving and uprooting your
something that
life
gives
is
me
one of the
hope.
major choices in life.
Something that gives me hope, and it's exciting because I have friends up there. Chris,
What do you need hope for?
Chris- do what?
What do you need hope for? You just
I don't know,
sat
you
here
guys
for like
keep-
2 fucking
you guys-
days telling me that you don't kill yourself.
You guys just screamed at me to find hope. I'm trying to.
Nobody
share
has
it with
screamed
That's
but
why
you.
You find hope
Well, I
like that.
thought Keemstar screamed really loud for about 5 minutes there, but okay, I might be mistaken.
You're right about that. I apologize.
Yeah, I might be mistaken. It's okay.
So all of
I
this,
just
like,
wanted to
wait,
say,
hold on. Last
Muta,
night-
what
wait a minute.
what were you talking about with Desi's family? What are you talking about?
Well, it turns out he's like real dad apparently was a former meth manufacturer.
What?
I don't know anything about the real dad, but that sounds possible. Yeah.
Stepdad also has a fuck ton of charges too, bro. Like fucking has
Well,
run-ins with the law.
Well, I
And
got
you're telling
charges.
me you're going and spending a happy Christmas with them? Like with that family?
Listen, have you met my family? You should talk to my brother.
Is your
or my
family fucking point is, are you really want to bring her closer to that family environment? Wouldn't you consider her being away safer then?
She was just there for the last 3 days.
Yeah,
And
Thanksgiving
okay
is
with
the
that?
celebratory Marlboro cigarette.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea to have Desi with him right now with the yelling and screaming, all this crazy stuff? That's what I keep saying to Boogie.
Yelling and screaming last night. Just think about what he said in the last 5 minutes. You guys got to pick on that real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Last night, I don't know, Keem, last night he was screaming at you, screaming at the cops allegedly. I don't fucking know when.
Well,
Today he's
mostly
like,
that on
well,
Kiwi
me and
Farm.
Desi were thinking of moving to Branson, okay, or whatever the fuck. So he had a whole plan of what he was going to do in the future, this positive plan. So
Well, no,
all
we-
day yesterday, you were
Actually, we
threatening-
made that plan
friend.
last night, dipshit.
So
But
you
okay.
made a whole plan to move to
Made that
Branson
plan
last
last
night.
Yeah,
night.
but
Dipshit.
my point is, if you
Every
care
time we
about
talk,
if you
it's
care
like
about
last
your
night.
let me I just please
Go ahead,
if you
sorry.
care about your girlfriend, you can't be having these outlandish fucking freakouts. You can't.
Well, you know, Desi is also a victim of child abuse, and sometimes she loses her temper as well.
Surprise,
Sometimes.
surprise! You shocked me with that with the meth daddy. Like what the fuck? Listen,
Well,
you
the meth, like, before getting into her family history, I'll go ahead and spoil it. Her and the dad have barely talked. The mother got her away from him as soon as humanly possible.
all I'm saying is you can't be doing the yelling and
He
screaming.
signed away. I understand, but if we're getting into it for Mutahar, he signed away his rights almost immediately, and she fought for that to get him away from her. You know, so. Oh, he's already talking about it, Desi. I know. I begged him not to. Don't worry, Desi. I begged him not to. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about you.
You begged me not to? You didn't
Yes,
beg me.
I
You
literally-
you
yes, I
begged
did.
us
I
not
said,
to
"Please
mention
don't."
your abuse.
I literally said, "Please don't."
Nobody went there.
I said, "Let's
Unless you
not
wanna
get
go
into." I
there.
said, "Let's not get into her family history."
That wasn't
So would
begging me.
you-
You were more worried about
would you-
yourself.
Would you
Did
fight
I-
Mutahar for some real money, Boogie?
Let him talk. Boogie's going through some shit right now.
No.
She's pretty mad at you.
Yeah, of course. This is something she has adamantly asked me to not talk about, but Mutahar doesn't care, and that's okay.
The fuck? My camera just went
This
off.
is. I asked Mutahar not to talk about it as well, and he said, "Fuck you."
Keem was the one that bringing it up. I'm just playing along with it.
I'm still here, not sure what happened.
No, you brought it up. You brought it up. You said you looked into her family, and then Keem asked you what you looked up. No, you brought it up. That
Yeah,
was you.
I'll own it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. We'll make
So
her
what's the number,
situation.
Boogie?
What number? 4.
Fight
Four.
Mutahar.
I'm
No,
never
yeah,
fighting.
money
I'm never
wise.
fighting anybody ever again. There's no amount of money. I'm not interested.
What? 30 grand?
You know what? To get into fine. All right. What is your plan now that you're going to be a YouTuber after you figured it out last night? How do we get you back your money up, your life up, everything around?
Well, the
I
current,
think actually what Keem said in the beginning
hold
was
on.
great.
Actually, hold on. Here's
Just,
the current.
just let me finish, please.
Okay.
I think what Keem said in the beginning was great. If you get everything out in the air right now, you basically start brand new. That's a great thing. How many people get a new start?
Sure, I'll
Look,
do it.
at the end of the day, you
So
sound.
what is the proper word for that, Mutahar? If you would like to diagnose me.
Wait, what? I'm not a doctor. I can't give you a diagnosis.
First thing I would do, Boogie, is
Well,
fire that fucking
Jackson
therapist
Clark
because he doesn't work.
We'll have Jackson Clark text me.
Guys, you're just
let him
killing
know.
you're really killing the content.
Hold on. Wait, I want to know the plan. I want to know this plan. Hold on. So he wants to you don't work. You don't do anything to make money. Yet you're moving to a place that costs more than where you currently live.
All right. So let me walk you through it. Here's the current
Let's
plan.
walk through the financial genius of Boogie2988.
It's my friend Glenn. It's his idea, and I think it's a smart one.
I thought it was your idea. You thought about it last night with her.
Well, the destination of Branson, that's mine. That's ours last night. We had debated Gatlinburg as well, but we picked Branson last night.
Sure.
And we also picked Southwest Virginia at one point because I own property there, but we discussed it's just not salvageable. That property's not salvageable. So, like it's fully overgrown. I don't know if you saw the video. But
Oh no, you can't mow the lawn. Oh no, you can't get out there and cut down the bush. Oh no.
There's little trees growing on that thing. I would definitely need to hire a team.
It's a shame that the people don't do this for a living, clear properties.
Hey, Muta, you were at my house. Did I show you all the work I did? All the boulders that I built, a rock wall, all the fucking brush I cleared. Like, what are you doing?
I will call you to clear my land when the time comes.
Because you can't. Because you
probably.
can't.
He doesn't have excavators or anything like that. I doubt Boogie owns a chainsaw. But but to be fair, Boogie is a 450-pound man.
I don't want to hear it from another 450-pound man. The best thing Boogie could have done in his life, to quit interrupting me, is to fucking go out there and build himself a fucking cabin. You went and did something like that, you'd be a completely different person. You'd be fucking happy. You wouldn't have this horrible outlook on life.
You're right. I wouldn't be a disabled person because I would be able to do that. You know.
Yeah, if you did that.
You're not disabled now.
Right. If I assure you I'm legally disabled by the...
I understand the state thinks you're disabled, but I've watched you get into a boxing ring. I've watched you.
Wait, how disabled are you? You get your ass off the couch just to come sit next to the guy that's going to shit on you.
You watch me sit down every 60 seconds too because I couldn't stand up.
Every fucking journey starts with a single step, Boogie.
Okay,
if
but
you can
anyway,
move 60 seconds, you can move 2 minutes.
Here's the current plan to reduce my spending, and it's actually a really smart plan. And Glenn helped me.
Yeah, cut out the fast food.
Well, we don't eat any fast food. It's too expensive right now. I don't know if you've seen the price of a combo meal. If we buy fast food,
I don't actually eat out.
Yeah,
well, so I haven't seen.
We cook exclusively at home now. By the way, Desi's becoming a hell of a cook, and I live with the chef, by the way. It's awesome when he has a day off. Thank you, Rob.
Wait, you have a chef that lives with you now?
Yeah, he's lived here for 3 years.
Oh, he's got a fucking commune now, bro.
I'm gonna lose my house, but he has his own personal fucking chef.
No, he pays bills.
Gotta make my own ass fucking.
And the chef pays the bills, and the chef pays the fucking bills.
I mean, if he doesn't cook, he cooks once a month. But when he does, it's cool. I don't understand why you don't understand.
Here's what I don't understand, Boogie. I know a bunch of people that work at the Dollar General that have a third of the life you have and are way happier.
Yeah.
So wait,
Your passive mental illness was part of it, huh? Who knew?
Your passive income is more.
Hold on. You just told me like most people can't afford second homes. You have a second property as well? I don't know that.
It's in Southwest Virginia. I've tried to sell it now for 3 years, and nobody will buy it because it's a shithole.
Why don't you just move there? Try fixing it up. Take it over. It's yours.
Well,
it's just a piece of land that has trees on it.
And it is also a piece of land where I was abused, and I don't really particularly would like to go back to that if that's possible. That's the reason I didn't sell it when I inherited it. I just wanted to watch it rot down, which is what I did. I don't think anybody else should ever.
Something I've ever heard. Jesus, just
watch.
I don't.
Yeah, I wasn't a millionaire like Keem seems to think, but I did have several $100,000.
You were a millionaire, though.
You were a millionaire.
You said your crypto was at $700,000 or something like that, and then you take your house's value, that's over $1 million.
Yep, you had a net worth of $1 million. So quit calling me a fucking liar.
Okay, so for maybe one night before it crashed the next day.
Shut the fuck up! You made a video saying I'm rich independently. You remember that? You remember that? There was a long time between that and it going down. Long time. Stop fucking
it was in the same week.
Guys, oh my God, shut
up. You can ask
my
Juggernuggets. It was in the same week. Anyway, here's the plan.
How much money you make on all of YouTube?
Last month, 1.8K.
No, all of YouTube. since you've been on YouTube? At least $1 million.
We talked about the 17 years. I'd made 1.5 million and averages out about 80,000 a year, which is a very good
And
job.
how
I'm
much
very
did you make in sponsorships? Probably at least $1 million there, right? Or half a
No,
million.
I was only able to keep sponsors for about a year, maybe a year and 3 months before I lost them all. But yes, during that year, I think I made close to 200,000 from them. It
Yeah,
was
think
actually
about that.
nice.
How many people have like made that much money that you made? Think about that. There's not that many people.
Yeah, I wish
And
I
the
had
fact
not.
and the fact
Anyway.
that you mope around, no, you're gonna listen to me. The fact that you mope around with no hope after you've already accomplished something amazing like that is so
Well, that was
insane to
before I
me.
faked cancer, right? You know, same
Wait,
things seem a
what?
little
Oh,
same
Jesus.
things seem a little different now to me, but
You have a car that gets 50 miles per gallon. Go fucking DoorDash. Do Locale Live on the fucking side. Stream when you got free
Alright.
time. You
So
shouldn't
here's-
have money issues.
can I finish the plan?
Sure, yeah. Give us a plan. Let him finish.
Did our chat completely stop? What the fuck? Oh no, we're good. We're
It's
good. Go
working
ahead.
for me.
Now that you mentioned Chad, he's still standing here watching.
No, we said
Chat.
chat. Go ahead.
CHAT.
I just looked up. That's why I looked up. He's not trying to get my attention. He's still sitting here listening in case he needs to pull the plug.
He's fine. Tell him to stand down. They don't need to pull the plug.
No, I want him there, and it's okay. I appreciate
All
it.
right, let's hear the plan. Fuck this
Okay.
moping bullshit. Give us a
All
plan.
right.
Give us some hope.
So, this is exciting. So obviously I cannot afford even with this show and everything else, I probably should not be spending $7,000, $6,000 a month, right? So the biggest expense I have is obviously the house. And so we can reduce the mortgage quite a bit by moving to a place that's cheaper to live. And Branson is fairly inexpensive to live as every time we've ever looked. Gatlinburg, again, outside of Branson, not like downtown, because why, you know, but outside of Branson, 20 minutes, you know, and it gets pretty cheap up there. And we can actually own like a piece of land. She's always wanted to keep chickens, so we're going to keep chickens and stuff, you know.
You're buying fucking land and raising animals now?
Well, the first plan is to sell the house, get rid of
This
it.
is so boring.
Right.
I don't.
And so
care.
I should have.
He's
well,
not going to
okay.
do any of this. He's not
Yeah,
moving to
exactly.
Branson.
Yeah, what the
Why
fuck
are we
is it?
having
You
this
don't
stupid
plan, get
conversation?
the fuck outta
Bro,
here.
you're not moving out of your
You have
fucking
to get
house.
into
You're going to be able to make the mortgage every month. We're living in fairy tale land where, hey, everybody, get together and let's feel sorry for fucking Boogie again. I'm not doing it. You did this to me
Why-
last night, and I had to call the
what's
fucking
feel
cops
sorry?
on you.
What-
I'm not
what's
going to
the
let you
feel sorry?
manipulate me.
What's the feel sorry part? I'm actually trying
Dude,
to talk about.
no,
something
you're
hopeful.
not. No,
Something
you're
I'm
not.
excited about.
You're not
This I'm
going to move
excited
out.
about.
Mark my
I'm
words. I
excited
guarantee he does not sell that fucking house, and he's still there 6 months from now. Mark my words. Fucking
Well,
clip
yeah,
it. Post it
like I-
on
like
fucking
I-
Reddit. Set a
like I tried
reminder
to
on your
say,
goddamn phone so I
you're
can
not
get
gonna-
back
wait,
on here and
you're
scream
not-
at him.
you're
He's a
not
liar.
You're not
Like I
mowing
tried
the
to
fucking
say.
lawn and you want to raise animals? You know how much fucking work that is?
Yeah, Desi wants to do it.
Oh, so let her go out there and do it. You're gonna sit inside and stream,
She
right?
did it on her farm. She raised chickens on her farm. She can do it here.
You sit inside the stream. We'll sit inside and play Fallout 76.
Probably, yeah. I like that game quite a bit.
I mean, like, here's the thing, dude. Like, picture that 90-pound girlfriend of yours carrying all your shit out to the fucking truck because you're sitting down because you can't move because you don't work at it.
Well, no, I have friends that'll help me move. That'll be
You
easy.
remember that weight loss drug you got on? You lost 24 pounds on?
Yeah.
I've lost 38 pounds just cutting soda out and drinking
Well,
Prime.
I don't drink
Since going to Keemstar's house.
That's awesome.
Since
I
going
don't-
to Keemstar's house.
That's awesome. I don't drink soda, so if I drink soda, it's only diet. You know.
That means
And
you
I
eat
don't-
too fucking much.
I don't drink
Cut
anymore.
back on it.
Okay.
I don't know, Boogie. I'm thinking that you need to change your attitude. You need to be motivated for the future, and you need to take your punishment, and you need to get back on the show.
What a bright future it is. Very excited for it.
I mean, another things to do, Boogie, is like my wife wrecked our third car, so I've been having to do body work on a car out in the South Carolina heat and things of that nature. I've had
That's
to
some rich
help
shit.
replace
Right
the
there.
shower.
3 cars. You're a 3-car family.
Okay, I mean, like one of the cars I got from
Fucking
punching
work.
you in the face.
God,
I literally paid $3,000 for it out of the money that I punched you in the face for.
Oh, gotcha.
just fucking work or something, or like fucking it's like wow, just bitch,
Just get the
bitch.
tattoo
Get a
of
war-
liar on your fucking face and fucking start from ground zero and go win. Get some
Like your
W's.
whole life is just literally you feed off of making people feel so fucking bad for you.
I
This is why
know.
you
Okay.
This is why you fucking hate me, because I just never feel bad for you. Every time I,
don't
hear
hate
you bitch
Goodheart,
about
Goodheart,
life,
please,
you're
I
a
want you to-
50-year-old fucking man
Goodheart,
that
I
doesn't
want
do
to
shit.
Goodheart, I would like to make it clear. I don't have any hate in my heart for you at all.
I just don't like you.
Bullshit. That's another fucking lie. That's another fucking
You
lie.
say you fucking hate him. Oh my god,
Bro, you say
I'm pretty certain I said I
you're
don't like him.
manipulating him right now.
No,
right
I
now.
told
You
him
just
in this
manipulate.
live
No,
stream.
no, no, no.
No,
You're
I said
no,
in
no, no.
this
You
live
hate
stream,
him.
I said-
You
No,
say over
you
and over
listen.
again. No, you're manipulating him. You're
Flip it
manipulating
right
him. You're
now.
manipulating him.
Flip
You're
it right
manipulating
now.
him.
I said I
That
don't
line
like
right there.
hot chips and
No.
I don't like him.
No,
I
no.
said I don't like hot chips and I don't like him.
You said you hate
I
him.
said that.
You
Listen,
said you hate him. Oh my god,
You're leaving out.
Run a
You're leaving
poll.
out. You
Run a
listed
poll.
Curry
Run a
first.
poll. Run a poll. What do you guys remember?
Dude,
Do you remember me saying I hate him? Or that I don't like him because I don't like hot chips? I don't like hot chips and I don't like curry. Which I guess was right.
Before that, you said you hate him.
Jesus.
You
I
said
don't
on
either.
this show, wait, time out, everyone. But multiple times in this show, you said you hate Muta. You have, okay? So I don't want to hear about fucking curry because that was a little while ago when you were mixing it up. You hate him.
as
You
it is
say
right
you hate
now-
him. You tell me in private you hate him. I fucking hate Muta. You hate him. So now you're saying I don't have a hate bone in my body for fucking Muta. Right? That's manipulation. You're trying to manipulate him right now. Stop doing
honest
that.
with
Be
you.
real. Tell him you fucking
If
hate
I'm
his
being-
guts. Tell him you hate his guts. You do. So tell him that and be real. This is why
I
this is
hate
why
your
I'm
guts, I
saying.
guess.
This is
I
why I'm
guess I
saying
hate
this.
your guts.
It's time to fucking
don't really have
revamp
hate in my heart
it.
for
Be
anybody,
the
but I
real
guess I hate
Stephen
him.
Williams. Be
This
the
is
real
real.
Stephen
I've been-
Williams.
I have
Be the
been the
real
real
Stephen
Steve-
Williams.
I
I
have
hate
been
you,
for the
Muta.
last
I
hour.
fucking hate you. You're a
have
piece
been
of
for the
shit.
last
That's the
hour.
real
I
Stephen
have been
Williams.
for the last hour.
Oh, I need
have
to
been for the
hear.
last hour. I have been for the last hour. This is the real Stephen. You're saying as much as you can.
Muta, any final things? We got to get to some other stuff with him.
I mean, I wanted to bring up the one thing that he's super afraid of because if we start poking holes, he's gonna fucking scream and cry like a baby. But I feel like that's where the show should be. Like your credibility is called into so many questions that
Go ahead. As long whatever it is, as long as it's not the childhood abuse, I can't do that.
It is the childhood abuse. That's what he's hitting at.
But you can talk about your mom and dad, just not your sister, right?
Yes, I will talk about my mom and dad as much as you want. What do you want to know?
Okay.
What do you
I
want
don't
to know
know. I
about?
feel like Keem can lead that argument. Keem has seen the graphic.
Well, you've seen it too. Hell, you probably put it together for all I know. So let's start.
I've never put it together, and I actually haven't even seen that graphic.
Okay, gotcha.
Just scrolling by on Twitter. I haven't looked into it too much.
Okay.
Well,
what do you
it's
want to know about my mom?
I'm pulling up the graphic. Bear with me. I'm pulling up the graphic.
No, we're doing this. Okay.
There's such an opportunity.
Here's one right now. My mother never raped me. She beat me in 2012. In 2013, you said I'm a rape survivor.
Yep.
But how, if your mother never raped you, but beat you, how are you a rape survivor in 2013?
Well, you can Google this. It's very typical for children who are abused to cover for their abusers. So my mom died in 2009, and I covered for her sexual abuse. And again, she never had sex with me. It's important to understand that. What she did was molest me. It wasn't rape, and I should not have used that word.
She gave you a titty twister, you said.
And she would grab my genitals and twist them as well, and she would stomp. Yeah.
I would. Is that really molestation other than just being abusive?
It was designed to. It was in sexual of nature. It was sexual of nature because she was punishing me for having erections and things along that lines.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. It was sexual in nature because,
This is one of those situations
I'm
where you have
sorry
to,
that you went through that.
watch that Big Bungee thing. And again, sorry if you went through it, but you have to watch like the Big Bungee and like the people who've made videos contradicting.
Well, I probably won't watch those. Let's just get it done here.
Well, this is not like this is never like something that I just jump into. So I let like.
Well, here's another one in 2018 to go associate the last two where you said your mother never raped me and you covered for and said I'm a rape survivor. In 2018, you said rape to me means penetration, and you just said she never had sex with you.
Well, my mother did not. She was not the person that did that to me.
Was it your father? Did your father
It was
penetrate you?
It's a third party we won't bring up here.
Okay.
I don't like having this conversation.
I mean, I'm just going through the document here. I'm like, I don't like doing this either.
Go to like the future. Okay, just think about what a position you're in that you're blessed, right? Like, I actually saw Charlie talk about your viewership on your channel, again, why don't you just go to actually producing and doing content? Like, let's just let all the bullshit aside for a second here. You have a golden opportunity.
I'd rather get through it if
let me
it's
just
possible.
explain. Let me
I'd
explain.
rather get through it if it's possible, if that's okay.
You're,
and then
you're at a point in your career where even after all of this, your channel's still doing a lot better than 95% of the people
Well, I
that
mean,
try to give a fuck about you.
most other than this latest video got 10K until the hate started, and then yes, your all's hate pumped it to 150K.
But Boogie, if you're getting 10K, right, like on the videos before all the shit starts, if you're just doing it consistently, like 2 times a day, bro, people kill for 10K viewership, like on one video. That's like a springboard to start off with. So why don't you just keep doing content and making AdSense money?
Well, when I have permission to do that, I have some videos queued up. So
don't fucking lie.
All right. Well, listen. Okay. I got a good plan here. All right.
I'd like to get through the abuse stuff first.
No, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. I
made
accidentally
20 videos
laughed. I accidentally laughed at something you said, and I shouldn't have laughed, and I'm wrong for that. And I'm not mature enough to have this conversation because I'm.
Well, I mean, can we agree if we're not going to have this conversation today, we're never going to have it again? I'd like to get through it, and if we're
somebody
not,
sent me this whole thread apparently of all of the inconsistent claims. I mean, if you wanted to go through that, we could go through it.
Sure, go ahead.
You want to go through an inconsistent claim thread?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Then I will sit. I'll mute my own mic. Like I can't.
I don't even know if I want to go through it. It's fucking dark as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't. This is not entertainment. I don't
this is
like
not
this.
for me. Like I don't go into something like this. That, like other.
Well, then let me say one thing, okay? An adult survivor of childhood abuse sees it through the lens of a child because you were a child, and as you speak with people in your life, I spoke with my brother about the things that happened. I spoke with my sister about things that happened. And I did not originally do that. So my original statements were through the lens of a child. Now, having talked about it with my sister, having talked about it with my brother, having an understanding of what they went through, what we went through, them filling in the gaps, I have a better understanding of it now. So the inconsistencies come from the fact that I was remembering it because it happened to me.
I don't know if I believe anything you say. It might sound like a way for you to weasel out. It doesn't really matter.
Well,
to me.
hold on, Muta, hold on.
If none of us are pushing you, you shouldn't rewrite or like.
Well, no, I'm not rewriting anything. Listen,
else.
Muta, listen. Okay. You can Google this. It is very common.
I'm not Googling shit about this. I'm not a professional, bro. I'm not doing this.
Well, I'm just saying.
If you don't want to talk about it, no one wants to bring it up. Why even continue?
You said you did want to bring it up. So I'm just trying to close the argument.
For the future,
again, if you Google this to the people out there, if you don't want to, for the people out there, you will find that this is extremely common for there to be inconsistencies for the survivors of childhood abuse because you see it through the lens of a child. And that's not just me saying that. That's just how it is.
You don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it, but somehow you still want to talk about it. I'm so confused. Look, honestly,
brought it back up.
This is such a dark subject. I don't care. You're like saying stuff like that's like people are going to pick on you about. I literally laughed like your mom spanking your boner, saying bad boy and shit. Like, I'm sorry, but which is not funny, right? But it's just, this is not the place for this stuff. This stuff is too serious and too dark. Like, it's not the place for that.
Yeah, we're here to make jokes and do drama shit.
This is not Dr. Phil. You know,
there's like a fucking Mr. Medicare segment. He's the guy that can fucking cross examine.
Well, bring him on. He can do it. I don't care. We'll get it done.
Let me hit up Mr. Medicare.
Mr. Medicare's in chat, says he'll talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's in chat.
All right, Medicare, make a Discord. Hit me up in the DMs on Twitter. We'll set you up. Fuck my life.
All right.
I mean, again, we don't have to talk about it, but I will if this.
Now that Medicare's coming in, I was like,
no. What I'm saying is, I still will. If we can put this shit behind me, I would like that very much. There is one topic about this that me and Keem have agreed we will not speak of, right? And Keem, you're back.
Ground rules.
There is a ground rule. There's one specific topic that we will not discuss. If Medicare brings it up, I'll disconnect.
It's just for clarity, so everyone's on the same page. We are not going to be talking about Boogie's sister because she was also a victim in all this, and she doesn't want to be mentioned. So we're not talking about that.
Thank you.
That's any other ground rule? Like establish them all.
If it involves my mom or my dad, get into it. I don't really care.
Okay, mom and dad are completely off, or like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope when Medicare gets in, there is a fucking, you win. You disprove everything. You fucking Jedi and win.
You can't prove a negative, right? I didn't.
No, but I mean, I hope you're able to
to
explain properly what the inconsistencies and why they would be inconsistencies.
I won't be able to do that for the internet, and it's okay. They will just say I faked this, and it's okay.
Boogie, I need you to create a StreamYard because that's the only way we can get Mr. Medicare in.
You won't make a Discord? Okay.
Yeah. Create a StreamYard, and when it's officially made and everything's good on it, please put it in this Discord chat. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to the audience for a minute while we're setting that up. See you guys. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the place. This is not the place to talk. I want to talk about some inconsistencies of some things that are being said, but you have Boogie in his current state being all depressed and whatever, and then he's going to talk about this like, this is not a good idea. This is so not a good idea. This is not content. Like, we're talking about, I mean, look at me. I can't control myself. I'm fucking laughing at boners being smacked and shit. Like, come on, guys. Like, I know everybody wants this, but this is like, bro, we're going down a dark path. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I don't like this. It's Jim over. It's Jim over. I don't like it.
Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Medicare on the line. Okay, it's time to go over Boogie's abuse story and the inconsistencies with a lot of the statements made throughout the years.
Well, first let me say that I'm not super familiar with his abuse story. Muta, you said that there was a thread. Can you
give him the thread?
Let's just bullet point this. Let's go through the whole thing.
Let me put it in the chat here.
And Medicare, just so you know, any reference.
I heard. So I'll stay away from the
sisters kind
sibling,
of off limits. Yeah.
Because like he said, she was a victim too, and I don't feel comfortable bringing her into it. Yeah.
So let me just start with a few things before we even get into the subject proper.
Sure.
The last time I was on this stream, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to be as
yeah, you don't have to do that.
Generous as I could be when it came to the cancer stuff. You know, Destiny had come in, he made these claims, he refuted the claims. I was a little confused because people were putting up good money. I know Muta's here right now. You had said that you didn't trust him. Oh, he's a liar. He would never put the money up. He's this
I still don't think
thieving bastard who just
why wouldn't I put the money up? Wait, why would I not put the money up? Explain it. What, you think I don't have it?
No, I know you have it. I just don't feel like you would ever give that to me.
If you had the evidence, bro,
I think you would have moved.
I swear on my mother's life, you would have made.
Well, you also said that if I get the bone density test and it proves it, you would not give it.
No, I never said that. Don't fucking rewrite history.
Okay, so if I get the bone density test, I get 70 grand.
No, you don't get fucking anything.
That ship sailed.
That day you had cancer.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, so this is what I'm confused. I mean, like, you know, we started this off and you got offered a lot of money. You wouldn't take it. It was confusing to me. As time went on, a lot of stuff. I mean, I remember vividly on that stream and the follow-up streams, you were showing off your phone saying, look, here, I got it. I've got proof. It's on my portal. Look, Desi says it's on my portal. I think that's her name, right? You know, it's on my portal, and it wasn't. And you admitted later on that it wasn't, that it was fabricated. You didn't have that information.
Yeah, it's not on the portal. Yeah.
So, I mean, from my perspective, you've been going for 2 years talking about this cancer thing.
Sure.
You've had your colleagues and associates, people you talk to, you've been probably telling them the same thing you've been telling your audience. So if you can keep a lie up that consistently about something that seriously,
the only lie I told, everything else has been true. But Dr.
The only lie you told is a fucking whopper,
hold on.
buddy.
Again, to make it clear though, the lie I told was that it's not it was not on my portal, and I did that because I was trying to people.
Well, just based off my memory, there's way
the
more
reality,
than that.
but again, the reality of it is I've still been treated for this for 2 years. I'll
You've been
continue to be
treated
treated for another.
No, you've been treated for a condition. You
Yes.
said that it was cancer. Then you told these guys, and I remember this from the stream. Well, he didn't actually say cancer. I had to Google it. And then he said, well,
the sleep doctor. The sleep doctor originally did not. My
why would
general
a sleep
practitioner
doctor
did
diagnose you, but an oncologist
He
would?
did not diagnose you. He
So
thought I
who
already,
gave you the diagnosis? A hematologist,
General
an
practitioner.
oncologist?
general practitioner.
So your GP gave you the diagnosis of cancer, not an oncologist or a hematologist.
And it's not a diagnosis. He just told me that I had signs of it in my blood.
Okay,
And we're going to-
so there
maybe
you go. There
potentially-
you go.
There. Right. So again, that's a different than I have cancer. But what my point is for 2 years you've kept this up. So now we're getting into something that's more heavy, right? Everybody in this chat agrees.
Sure.
Everybody on the internet agrees. It's a heavy subject to talk about.
And it's interesting because I've not been able to keep it up. I've constantly changed on this one. So I think it's.
So
I
my
think-
question, I don't even care. My question to you is, why is it anybody should even give you the benefit of the doubt from the
They
start?
shouldn't. Before you even came on the stream, I said everyone's just going to say I'm lying anyway. It doesn't matter. This is just humiliation porn, but we'll do it. I don't care.
Well, I from my perspective, I don't blame Keem at all. I've seen Keem get a lot of crap for the last couple of days. Oh, this is fake. Oh, how could he do this? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, he's P.T. Barnum. He's got this show that he's trying to run.
Yep, and I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing.
You
Yeah, I'm agreeing to
you
do that.
dropped a big bomb on this guy
Yep.
by faking this cancer crap. And
And I'm
now we're
agreeing to
getting
be
into
here.
this stuff about abuse.
Yep.
So why don't you tell me, before we even get into the thread, why don't you tell me just the basics? And you can leave out the people you don't want to talk about. I'm fine with that. But just the basics of what your actual claims are. Because I'm going to read through this,
Okay.
and they're going to have screen caps of stuff you've said. So you tell me right now what the real story is when it comes to the abuse you suffered.
So through talking to my family and having a better understanding of what happened, when it comes to my mom, she wanted to make sure that I never left her. She wanted to make sure that I never was sexually attracted to other people. And that's one of the reasons she fed me wrong on purpose. We've talked about that before. Part of that was to...
Can you
Well,
expand
hold
on
on.
that? When you say fed you wrong, what do you mean?
She put the wrong foods into me and then forced me to eat them. You know,
Oh,
she would,
no, what I'm saying is like actually physically sat you down and force fed you. She just made you fatty foods. What do you mean?
no,
by fed you wrong?
she gaslighted me. She's like, everybody eats this way, Steve. This is how everybody eats, right? Everybody eats pizza. Everybody eats all this. You want to, and I'm like, why don't we eat the way they do on television, Mom? And they're like, well, nobody actually eats like that.
Was your
Okay,
brother?
but no, even from start. So you're trying to say that one of the aspects of the abuse you suffered as a child was your mother gave you pizza?
No, she would give me no healthy alternatives and encourage me to overeat on purpose.
Yeah, but your brother's not overweight, Boogie. Did you?
No,
not
because she
look-
did. Right, she didn't do that to him. She didn't.
Right,
do
but
the-
you didn't look as a child like, well, my brother doesn't eat like I eat. Why is that?
I don't know. I was a child.
You just like
it never occurred to me.
bro.
Did she dress up as the Noid? Like shove it down your throat?
I told you Jim would be able to make it funny. Yeah, I told you he'd be able to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna run with it. I get it. They're all they're walking on eggshells. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm
So-
no.
so
I
she-
like
so she-
dark humor. I told Muta, I'm like,
And you're
I
gonna
hope you
love
make it
this
funny.
conversation. So she
Yeah.
fed you wrong, as in she gave you unhealthy stuff.
Yes, and provided no alternatives, and then like encouraged overeating.
And was it just you or anybody else? Was it just specifically singled out to you?
Just specifically me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My-
So
Yeah, my sister and my brother are actually very fit people. And so along with the mental, emotional, and physical abuse, there was sexual abuse from her. And it involved getting upset whenever I would see adult stuff on television, or for having erections, or for talking about women.
and what
Yeah.
age is this, by the way? Like, can you give us a time frame?
The abuse really started when I was about 8.
Okay.
The food stuff had started before then.
Okay.
But the sexual abuse really only started about 8 or 9. It was after Dad got sick.
Okay.
Yeah. And so once Dad had his stroke, she kind of lost the plot. And that's where the stuff came in. I think also in retrospect, based on the things that she said before she died, a lot of it was to keep me from moving out or keeping from moving on. On my 25th birthday, she told me that she fed me wrong on purpose so that I would never meet a girl and I'd never leave her because I was supposed to stay with her forever.
Wait,
she
and
was
how-
very
how
upset
long-
that I was
I
Arkansas.
don't want to interrupt, but this
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
like the family retelling to you about your own the stuff that happened to you.
They've clarified a few things, but no, most of this is from my memory. They weren't at the dinner where mom.
No,
told me
I
they
think
were.
Moody's got a point. Didn't you say this was the family?
Yeah, this was his mother on her deathbed stating that she fed him.
No,
raw
no, that was
lentils.
my mother on my 25th birthday. She didn't die till 2009.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, and then how long you lived with your mother for? How long?
till I was 18. I had to come home for summers during school and winter breaks during school. So, I mean, I often say I was there for 20 years, but realistically, I moved into a dorm room in the fall that I turned 18.
Okay, and so with your mother, we'll just stick with her for the moment. So the food abuse stuff, we'll get to that. All right, but
So the sexual abuse would
keep going. Yeah.
So her punishments would involve just making the physical abuse of a sexual nature. So she would grab my nipples, twist my nipples whenever she was angry. That was very common. I can't handle anybody like brushing against my breasts at all. It's very triggering. And then she would grab my genitals and twist them.
Like Keem was saying earlier, like titty twisters.
Mm-hmm. Or sometimes just yanking them and pulling on it, just frustration, you know. And she'd make fun of the fact that I was fat and had breasts and stuff like that, you know. And then the genital abuse was not as common as any of the other abuse. This would happen maybe once a year on average, I guess. But she would grab my genitals and twist them and grab my balls and twist them. And
was there any reason that she keeps running already?
It would be because I saw like a tits on the television, or because I looked at a girl.
Did y'all have HBO or some shit? Like,
yeah. But also we would go to R-rated movies and stuff, but she would cover my eyes during it. You know, I was not allowed to see
she
that type
took
of
you
thing.
to all these movies and then beat the shit out of you for watching it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so she overfed you to give you breasts so she could give you titty twisters. She yanked on your nuts.
Took him to Boogie nights.
No.
Oh,
one of the times that happened is when, one of the times that happened is when I had an erection early on, and she got upset about the erection because she could.
How did she know you had an erection? So so was this the majority in regards to your mother? Were these events? You know, occasionally she would grab your balls, she'd pinch your tits, and she'd feed you food. And that was like the majority, the bulk of what she did?
Yeah, it's the majority. I guess I should probably get into some of the minor things. They're probably on the list. She would also be nude in front of me. And then I walked in on her having sex with her boyfriend. And she claimed to be raped during that. And I went into shock. I was going to say dissociative, but Jackson Clark says I'm not dissociative, but I went into kind of shock, and I wandered out of the trailer and just started walking down the road. They had to come and pick me up, and she did not want my dad to know that she was having sex with somebody else, so she claimed that she was raped, and that helped reinforce the sex is dirty. I would never have sex. I only had sex to procreate. That's the only reason anyone ever should have sex. Having sex for pleasure is bad, and I would never have sex with this man because he raped me. And then she exposed herself to me very frequently, even right up to the age of 18. She would be naked in front of me. She would sleep naked, and I was forced to sleep in the same room right up until I was about 16, where I finally.
Can I ask you, you said that this, you were with her till you were 18 and you left, and then you came back later on. Why didn't you go no contact, or why was this never reported, or did anybody else in the family see it?
Yeah, well, they saw the physical abuse. Brian saw that, and he's talked about that on the show. He saw what I went through, and he also saw what she went through. My sister, who I'm not going to talk about her sexual abuse in any way.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to stay away from your sibling.
Right. She got removed from the home when she was 12 because it was so bad. I still never understood why they left me and Brian. I understand Brian because he was so much older, and I think their explanation for me was because she had never really hurt me up to that point. And so Brian had his nose broken and burnt and cut and all that stuff,
So physical abuse for
Brian. Yeah, Brian, he got physical abuse, and then my sister got. Yeah.
And then when you say removed from the home, do you mean by the state?
Yes. Mom surrendered her to the state.
Okay, so this would have been reported to some kind of agency then?
Yeah, that would absolutely be very, very easily verified. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in regards to, you said it wasn't just mom, it was dad also.
Yes.
Okay, and then can you go over, I guess, the same thing with dad, when it started, what it was?
Dad really only had one isolated incident that comes to memory. There might be more. A lot of the times you block these types of things out. I did block some of it out until my brother mentioned things that had happened, and I was able to remember them then. But Dad was an alcoholic, and he wanted to try to undo some of the abuse that Mom had done, I think was his intention.
Okay.
And so he showed me pornography. I believe it was before he got sick, so I think that makes me 9 or 10.
And when you say showed you pornography, did he just say, "Hey kid, here's a tape, put it in the VCR," or did he say, "Come sit down next to daddy on the bed"? What did he say?
It was a magazine, and he slept on the couch, so it was on the couch.
Okay.
And he's like, we were home alone, and he's like, "Hey, so listen, your mom's got it wrong about sex. Sex is actually a really wonderful thing, and I want you to know about that." And he showed me pornography, and he asked me if I'd ever masturbated, which seems very weird because I was very young. And then he showed me how to do that. And then he invited me to, it's very hard to talk about. I'm sorry. He invited me.
We don't get into details. Just,
well, no, I mean, let's get it all out. He invited me to touch him, and I did.
Okay. And you're saying that was an isolated incident. So this happened once. That was it.
Yeah.
And as an adult, did you ever confront your mother about any of this?
Yes.
And what was her response?
She apologized on her deathbed.
For what? But I mean, about in regards to your father, not just her actions.
No, she never knew about what Dad did.
Okay. So these are those are the majority of your claims. Now, I mean, it'd been mentioned before, so I don't know. Penetrative, that kind of stuff, none of that ever happened, or it did happen, or it was something else?
I penetrated another person. But I other than a finger, I was never penetrated. Not by a penis or anything like that, no.
When you say penetrated another person, and again, if it's going into somebody outside these two, that's fine. You can just leave it vague. But was this something you were directed to do as a child, or you did on your own, or what are we saying?
It was directed to do as a child.
By your mom or your dad?
I don't.
Or somebody else. Somebody else.
I don't want to get into it. That's okay. That's too much.
And then when this happened, how old would you have been? Can you give me a time frame on that at least?
I mean, my mom's sexual abuse lasted right up until I moved out of the home. And I believe that would have started right after Dad got sick, which would have put me at about 8 or 9.
No, I'm sorry. I meant in regards to penetrating somebody else. How old would you have been? Were you like 8 or 14 or 20 or what? What are we talking?
I think the first time would have been when I was about 6. The second time would have been when I was around 9. And then I guess I'm a little shaky on this one. Again, I'm trying to remember it through the memory of a child, through the lens of a child. There was a third time where it was encouraged by my mother, but I'm having difficulty remembering if that was something that happened. Okay. And that would have been when I was early puberty.
And so these are the bulk of the claims then. Like I said, I'm not familiar with it, so I want to get it from you before I go over this thread. So when we start comparing things.
Okay.
But is there anything else? There wasn't like I was at the amusement park and a clown fucked me, or some kind of aunt and uncle thing, or some fucking neighbor thing. I mean, this is the majority is mom and dad, right?
I mean, there was a kid in the neighborhood that stole my bike and told me if I gave him a blowjob, he would give it back to me. And I must have been about 7 at that time or 8 at that time. And he exposed himself to me. He was an older kid. I think he was about 16, but I just walked away and I'm like, keep the fucking bike. And then I found it later in town.
Yeah, so to be fair, I did not want to talk about this.
I understand.
Well, that's fair, but I just want to be clear here. I mean, this feels like a dodge.
No, it's not a dodge. I'm going to stay here as long as I can. It is possible that I will not be able to, and I just want to prepare people for that. So let's go.
Okay, because to me, it feels a little bit like you didn't think any of them would be willing to do this, so you said, I'm open to it.
I specifically asked for you, Medicare.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to go. So I'll read it verbatim. I'll redact as best I can. I don't know the names of people, but I can get the gist, so I'll try to avoid it. It's called Boogie's Inconsistent Rape Claims, and it's a lot of screen caps. That's mostly what we're dealing with.
Okay.
It says, I've been doing a lot of digging, checking around old archives, old tweets, old clips, and have managed to compile a very interesting folder of content that contradicts many of Boogie's alleged rape claims and molestation stories.
Sure.
Some of this is already common knowledge, and there's a great video that covers this, but I wanted to go one step further. Within, I'll be touching base on the changing abuse story of his, as well as tracking his supposed abuse stories at the hands of another party. So we'll just start going into it.
Okay.
The changing stories is what this section is called.
Sure.
Now, to my knowledge, Boogie didn't come out with his rape and molestation accusations until much later in the piece. Let's take a look
May I
at.
speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is very common, and it is true in my case, that most survivors of childhood abuse will cover for their abusers, and they are also afraid to talk about it out of shame. And that is why in 2012 and early on, I would say that I had never been molested. I was feeling extreme shame. And I also felt like, especially when it came to my mom.
Wait, hold up. Why would you ever have to say you've never been molested? What? Who the fuck is lowing?
People asked. People asked.
Oh, really? No one has ever been molested. Are you fucking weird? What the
in
fuck
some
are
of
you
these
talking
in some
about?
of these in some of these screenshots, I would discuss the other abuse, and they're like, "Well, did you ever get sexually abused?" And I would say no.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking through my Twitter feed. Oh, have you ever been fucked in the ass when you were a kid? Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
I think it was probably on Reddit, and I think it's because but it happened. You'll see it in these screenshots, I believe.
We're dancing around an issue here, but you were on a
podcast.
Please,
let's just get through it. I'm sorry.
No, you were on a podcast.
No, hold on. I'm talking to my roommate.
Yeah,
I'm just going to get through it. Okay. Wait till if I start threatening to hurt myself or something like that, that's when we pull the plug.
The roommate and the girlfriend.
Come on, let's
knock
knock this bullshit off. All right, let's get through this.
This doc is long as fuck.
Yeah. What I'm curious about is why were you on a podcast talking about this and specifically talking about these people and these events, but you won't talk about them here?
Because time has passed and I've had a conversation with that person and they've asked me to stop doing that. And I am going to choose to do that for them because I love them.
Okay. And I'm going to be as vague as I can about this, not talking about any specific individual, but there is one portion of this that is confusing to me because it says that you settled with the excuse that a certain particular person gaslit you into believing that another particular person did something to you.
Sure.
Okay, was that a lie?
It was my attempt to walk it back. Yes, I was trying to do a favor for the third party involved.
Okay, this is what makes this difficult and messy is you go online and talk about shit like this.
Well, it was many years ago, and I'd agreed to not bring it back up, but here we are.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this wasn't just like a one time because there's another one. Like what are the dates on this? I can't even remember. I mean, the first was a kill stream appearance, like I said, but then there's another one from 2019, a kill stream appearance.
The issue is when you initially told this story to the internet, and no details again, but when you told this story to the internet, you didn't care what that person thought.
Nope. I was very angry and I was very hurt.
You just said this person did this to me, right?
Yep. I was very angry and I was very hurt.
Then they called you and said, "Hey, this is making me look bad."
It took several
which is obvious, right? That
well,
it's obviously wait, let me finish.
But what they specifically explained to me, Keem, was look, I was a child. And I did this when I was a child. And I would never meant to hurt you. I love you. We're family. I've always wanted the best for you. And I'm very genuinely sorry that bad things happened.
And
but you need to understand why it happened. And then you
said, okay, I forgive you. Now I'm going to go make myself look like a liar and tell the internet that I was wrong.
It took several conversations across quite some time. Yeah. It took, and then I realized
it's crazy that I can never talk on my own show chat. I always get interrupted, but go ahead.
I mean, again, I try to answer the question as soon as I realize what it is.
Keem, can you please be quiet? We're having a conversation over here. I mean, this is weird. What kind of situation is this then? I mean, you say, let's bring it up to talk about it, but then, and I'm fine with being vague about it.
Well,
but
we're going to be vague about it.
Yep. But then I look through and you weren't vague about it for multiple guest appearances on another show.
Yep.
And then you're bringing up stuff like, well, I lied because of this, or I was gaslit into this.
Right. At the time, I was originally very angry, upset with this person, and I wanted to discuss it. And after understanding their perspective and understanding what happened, I began to walk it back out of love and kindness. And if I'm being genuine with you here, I will tell you that what happened because they were also a victim.
Yeah, but why didn't you just defend that person? What you should have did is you should have had a second statement saying what I said is the truth, but this person was also a child. You don't have to lie to your audience.
I'm doing that now, but I did what I was asked to do.
But what you should have done in that situation is you should have went back to the internet and said, hey, look, I said this, and I want to give this person charity. We've spoke. They're very apologetic. And I want to give the context that they're also a child. So if anyone's like saying horrible stuff to this person, just know that they're also a victim. That's what you should have done. But instead you decided, oh, I forgot what I was saying back then.
I did what was asked of me.
Why is lying the go-to? Like, it is not the go-to.
Well, I want to talk about something that you stated in a blog post that happened when you were 4.
Okay.
I remember her claiming my dad was a fit because she found blood in your fucking underwear.
Yep.
Even though my father was in reality a severe alcoholic, he claimed it was feces, and in all likelihood he'd shit himself at that point. I was around 4.
Yeah.
So, but you had said there was no penetrative sex that had happened.
Not with a penis, no.
To you, though. But this is an episode at 4. You said the earliest abuse with your father happened when you were around 8 or 9.
I'm confused as to what the question is. Yes, my mom called him if he did have blood in his underwear.
Oh, she was claiming it was his underwear, not yours.
Yes.
Okay, that would be the thing.
We should probably chill out on the F word.
Yep.
Let's just use
I'm
the
sorry.
Slang version.
I mean, we're using it in the proper context. You know, I'm not calling anybody that. We're just discussing what was said. That's it.
The other thing was, unfortunately, these are not the only memories. And again, I'm trying to keep this as I can. You said that your mother never touched you till you were 11 or so, but you said that the abuse you suffered happened much earlier than that.
Yeah, I think it was closer to 8 or 9. It's whenever my dad got sick. That could have been as late as 11. I don't know the year, and I could call my brother to find out. But it's whenever
Yeah,
that
but you have
happened.
2 statements online and they don't match up. That's the whole point of the fucking thread, Boogie.
I understand, and like I said earlier, my memory is very foggy right now.
If your memory's foggy, okay, you're talking about such a serious issue. If your memory's foggy, don't fucking say it. Don't say it. How about not telling the fucking internet?
Be talking about it, and I don't plan to talk about it moving forward.
You should never have to walk back like a rape claim or something like that, or a sexual abuse claim. Like,
well, Keem, like the contradictions get more because there's a tweet from 2019 where it said, "Well, she was molesting me when I was 5. Pretty sure that was statutory rape." When you're saying that she was molesting you at the age of 5,
it was not my mother. It was the third party that we're not talking about.
Okay, all right. So that's a different party altogether. All right.
Yes, it is common for victims of abuse to sometimes, as a survival technique, to not remember some details or some things.
You know what I think? I think that you probably did get abused, and I think you grew up in a fucking really shitty household. I think that's 100% true. Yeah. But what I also think is anytime someone called you out on the internet for something completely unrelated, your response was, well, I have a fucked up head because I was molested.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that so many times from you for the last fucking decade.
Yeah.
Anytime you get in trouble for anything, you go on Twitch and you say something racist or Hitler was not that bad or something you said like that, right?
Well, Hitler was pretty bad. I've never said.
You said something like he did good things or something, right?
Well, no,
that was me. That was me.
Let me clarify what I specifically said. I was taught in high school. No, let's
get this word.
Yeah, no, we're trying to get everything out, right? So let's get this one out. I was taught in high school that when the Nazis surrendered, we took several of their scientists and helped.
Yes, Operation Paperclip.
Right, and so
weapons technology. It was
right, and so what I said to Ethan Ralph was, I'm like, hey, here's something your audience might agree with. You know, I guess I know that. We learned a lot by letting those Nazis surrender to us, and it turns out that's a fallacy. Well, it's actually incorrect.
If I remember correctly, that's fine. I remember correctly throughout the years of you getting in trouble, people being on your ass, and you being like, "Well, I was molested as a kid. I got cancer. I was molested, and I got cancer." You know, like that's. Like these
I mean, what
things,
you're describing is covert narcissism, and yes, I've admitted to it in the documentary, which was one of the true parts of the documentary. Sure.
This is why people are so frustrated with you, is because of the lies and the manipulation, and these stories now don't even match up. And you're like, well, I think I have the memory, but Someone had to remind me of the memory. And
the dates are wrong, but yes, the details are still accurate.
Why talk about it? Why talk about it? You know what? If there was one statement online,
I'd rather not be. Can we be done, or is Medicare
we're
done?
close to being done, I think. But there's if you had one statement online, Boogie, listen to me. Hear what I'm saying. If you had one video talking about your abuse and that was it, and you never talked about it again, like a normal person operates that way. Like I've seen multiple creators talk about abuse when they were a kid. They don't sit there and put it on every tweet when they're in a controversy.
Like my brother, I'm obsessed with it. It never leaves the forefront of my mind. I think about it all day, every day. I've never recovered from that. It is.
I'm sure a lot of people have it, but they don't tweet it every day. That's the
my
difference.
My brother talks about it constantly. Actually, even in his professional life, it's gotten in trouble there.
All right.
So
well, whatever.
I'm just trying to be clear that it's something I'm not going to do moving forward as best I can. I'll probably fuck it up.
Let me ask the chat. I'm sure you've seen an influencer at some time come out and say, hey, I want to talk about this abuse that happened to me. They don't talk about it fucking once a week. They don't tweet about it once a week. They don't make multiple videos throughout the years. The fact that Medicare has a thread here and he could go, in 2012, you said this, in 2016, that just goes to show that you're talking about this nonstop.
Yeah, what you're describing is a tool out of a covert narcissist toolbox, and it's one.
You're not really fucking covert, so just say narcissist.
So I mean, here's the problem we're encountering, right? Like the bulk of this story, the bulk of these claims, we can't touch upon because
we have touched upon them up to saying the person.
Well, I mean, we can't because you don't want to talk about them. But a lot of this is stuff you've talked about before, and I get you. Right. You said you made amends, you don't want to talk. But I will say one of the third parties at the close out of this thing, at the very bottom, when they said, "Should we believe Boogie about these claims in regards to third parties?" says, "Fuck no."
Yeah, you don't have to believe me. I don't really care. That's okay.
Well, it says one third party said you were gaslit. The other third party said you were essentially lying.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's what they wanted me to do. So I achieved what they wanted me to do. That's good.
No, they're saying about just the abuse and sexual abuse allegations.
Oh, okay. They don't believe any of it. That's okay.
No. One said that it was gaslighting, but the very end, like if Muta, if you want to look at what I'm looking at, if you scroll down to the very bottom of that particular post, it said, "Should we believe Boogie's story? From 4 decades ago or whatever."
Hell no. Yeah. I don't care if you do. Listen, here's what it comes down to. My brother knows it happened. My sister knows it happened. I know it happened. If my father and mother were still alive, they knew it happened. It doesn't matter what you guys think. This is just reality.
Wait, you said your sister knows it happened?
Yeah, my sister,
she's the one that's saying we shouldn't believe you.
I understand. What I'm saying is she knows what happened. That's it. I'm not going to get into any more details.
Well, and that's the problem. I mean, how do we talk about it if you won't go into detail? That's weird. Why would you say let's talk about it, but let's not talk about it?
Because she's still alive. And
so you'll talk about things that happen with dead people who can't defend themselves, but the two people that are around that could defend themselves, you don't want to talk about.
Because they've specifically asked me not to. Yes.
And they never mentioned it before. You went on all these multiple podcasts for multiple years talking about it incessantly, not to do it.
Nope. And only after they asked me to walk it back did I, and then I did.
I believe Boogie at this point. I don't think every detail.
I don't believe a single fucking thing at this point. How many lies have you guys been force fed over the last week that you're still buying this bullshit?
Well, I mean, Jim, let's be real. The guy's fucked in the head. He had to have been fucking titty twisted or something. Something happened to that fucker.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Could I accept that? Like somebody dressed up as Annoyed and threw pizza at him? Sure. But like, I mean, we're going into a claim of like every fucking day nonstop abuse.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Something happened to the guy. Somebody pissed in his cornflakes.
Call Brian Williams.
I've heard enough of these Boogie stories. There's a lot of it that comes together the same all the time. Is every detail match? Probably not, but he's probably recalling it.
Hey Brian, real quick, can you tell people that my mother was physically and emotionally and abusive? Could you do that for me, please? They don't believe us, so I just wanted to have a third party.
Believe. I mean, it's well documented. Hell, her damn. She lost her kids.
Yeah.
Or lost her daughter because of it.
Yeah.
She had several defects reports.
Yep.
She had several issues at work.
Yep. Like I said, I don't care if they believe me, right? Like I told them as soon as we started discussing this, no one would believe me, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know what happened. I know what happened. That's all that matters.
But that's the same brother that said you had cancer. That's the same brother.
Yeah. He's still seen the paperwork. Yeah. He still knows that I'm being treated for that. Yeah.
Just stop defending yourself for something that you don't need to defend yourself.
That's fair. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
To be fair, Boogie, two of us are saying we do believe you.
I believe him. I believe something happened. I just know that with him saying the story over and over again, he's definitely has lied. He has lied. He has lied.
Yeah. I chose to walk something back, and it was a lie. And
I think it's more than that because your stories don't match up. That's the whole point of the fucking thread.
Can I ask you in regard to that? When you mentioned the gaslighting stuff, when you say you walked it back, were you walking it back as a favor to them, or were you walking it back because it was genuinely not true?
I was a favor to them. This is the thing I didn't want to.
That's a good question, Jim. That's a really good question, Jim.
I had new context for the thing that happened.
Oh, so there you go. See, good question, Jim.
So I chose to
there
walk
was
it back.
something that was not true in the original statement.
Well, I'll tell you what the original
Very
statement
good
was. I
question,
thought,
Jim.
Hold on. Going back, in the original, my original feeling of it was that it was malicious, but they explained to me that they were a victim as well. They explained to me they were a child as well. And I had that new perspective. And so I'm like, all right, then I have forgiveness. I thought it was malicious.
Yeah, I'm not trying to play. Listen, kids being made to do terrible shit. I'm not trying to place blame on fucking kids. They're innocent. Yeah. My problem is like, how do we talk about a subject where there's so many different dates and so many different accusations and they're all shuffled around, but then we can't specifically mention something.
Well, I mean, everyone's just going to assume I made it up, and that's okay. I said that at the beginning.
Well, and it's okay. Why? Because you've lied about a lot of other shit, right?
Right, and also because I know the truth, and that's all that matters.
Not that, but because you have lied about a lot of shit before.
But I'll tell you what bothers me.
Sure.
Or what's good for me. It's like my brother said, we know the truth. It doesn't matter.
And so these state reports, why haven't, that would be publicly available, right? Why haven't
certainly? Yeah, her name was Hold on. Let me give Kiwi Farms all the ammunition they need to look it up.
Wait, just let me.
Her name. Hold on.
Can
I finish the statement?
At the very beginning, before you joined the stream, Wings, you were talking about apparently you guys were earlier in the in a vehicle, and Boogie was on the phone with the sister, and she was mad because she was lying about stuff.
Yes.
When were you on the phone with my sister?
No, I wasn't. You were on the phone in the back of the truck.
Oh shit!
You were talking to your sister, and she was
I wasn't.
At you. Yes.
No, I wasn't. I didn't call my sister. What are you talking about?
Your sister called you.
I didn't know. During this trip to New York.
That's Wings. How are you going to sit there and tell me this guy doesn't lie when you're recalling something and he's telling you you're a fucking liar to your face, Wings?
He's fucking lying. No,
he's
I
calling
did not
you
talk
a
to my
fucking liar,
sister.
Wings.
I don't talk to my sister.
You call my wife in here? She was in the truck.
Go right ahead. You're mistaken.
Wings, you're defending a guy that's painting you as the asshole.
Why would I lie about this? Why would I lie about this? You are mistaken. I was not on the phone with my sister.
Don't your voice, Wings. Your wife knows. Can she be an eyewitness to this?
Oh yeah, bring her in.
Boogie, I think you need to really refresh your memory. Why would Wings lie about that?
Hey, Desi, come here.
Why would Wings lie? Wings ain't lying about that. Come on.
Desi,
I don't see any reason Wings would benefit from lying about that.
Why would Wings lie about that shit?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Wings versus Boogie. Both of their women are coming in to testify. Did Boogie, on the way to Keemstar's 4th of July party, talk to his sister about the abuse on the phone and Wings overheard it? Or did Wings make this story up? We got Desi versus Kelly, Boogie versus Wings, and lies versus the hardcore truth. Here we go.
Let's go.
Wings for Keemstar.
Yes.
And we had Desi and Boogie in the backseat of the car.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
Was Boogie on the phone?
Yes.
Was Boogie on the phone with his sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. So here's the question.
Even
Desi.
the dog fucking backed that up.
Desi, when we were on the way to the 4th, when we were on the way to the 4th of July party, okay, did I talk to anybody on the phone?
No.
Did I get a text from my sister?
I don't remember you getting a text from your sister. I mean, I honestly don't. I mean, if she did.
But did I talk to my sister on the phone while we were in the back of the truck?
No.
Of course not.
No, you didn't.
Ooh, this is getting good.
Now the reality of it is I did get a text from her, but I didn't call her. I don't have any calls to my sister. I haven't talked to my sister on the phone in over a year. We have texted.
And after you got off the phone with me, you specifically, I was driving, so goes, this is why I can't say anything on the internet about my sister.
Yes, because of a text. I did not talk to her on the phone.
So you're saying Wings and his wife are liars?
No, I just think they're mistaken.
No, they're lying.
Are
No,
you
they're
sure?
mistaken.
Wait, Wings. Are you sure it wasn't a text? Are you sure? Did you hear him talking to his sister directly?
This is where it's muddy. You got me questioning myself. But
Of course I do, because you're fucking wrong.
He was on the phone, and after he got off the phone, he talked about his sister and the internet stuff.
I did talk to you about my sister, but it's not because I talked to her, because I didn't talk.
And he
to her.
was doing one of these Wings, like phone up to the ear on the phone, talking to someone.
Don't get confused. You have an eyewitness, Kelly. Ask her and just clarify.
I got a
that
question.
point.
Wait, Boogie. We can
Yeah,
settle
ask
this.
Kelly if she knew I was specifically on the
We
phone.
can
with my
settle this out right now. Go back to July 3rd on your phone and see if you made a call to your sister or she made a call to you.
Okay.
Scroll back to July 3rd. It would have been July 3rd, right?
Yep.
Yeah, July 3rd. It was that day. It's the day we brought all that pizza and wings to your house.
Yep, July 3rd.
No,
Ladies
sir.
and
No, sir. No, sir. I talked to my roommate. I talked to Desi on that date. I talked to Jordy.
How about
I
you
talked...
show us instead of telling us? Just show the.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hold on.
sure. There's some phone numbers on here that I don't necessarily want to show, but I'll send it to I don't want to
screenshot and send it to me right now.
Yep. Absolutely. Here's the entire of it, and as you can see, my fingers have not deleted anything.
I might have been mistaken on the call, but he was.
because you are.
Because he was
'Cause you
actively
are.
talking to his sister. Via
To
text.
be clear, though, you can delete call history.
Yeah,
I know.
that's why you swipe a finger. So
But
I
even
don't know.
he's walking it back. Even he's walking.
Well, I'm walking it back because I'm
he's
not
being
100%
gaslit
sure.
right now.
There's no gaslighting. Desi knows I
But
did.
I do know
I have
for a
not
fact-
talked to my sister any. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I do know
Let's
for a
see if
fact
she'll
I was
participate in
driving.
this fucking shit show. Hold on.
We don't need him to participate.
No, we're gonna call my sister. Fuck it.
But I do know for a fact. I
No,
was
we're gonna call
driving,
my sister.
And you started talking about your sister.
Let's just talk
Hold
to
on.
his
I'm
sister.
gonna call my sister right now.
Let's go.
All right, you're opening the door on this.
I know.
We've been dancing around
I
third
know.
parties.
I'm entirely certain I didn't talk to her on the 3rd.
Hey.
Hey, when was the last time I talked to you on the phone?
Dang, I don't know. I can't remember.
Was it July 3rd? Just this last July?
Maybe.
Maybe or certain? I need to know for certain.
I would have to go through my call log or my text messages.
Can you do that for us real quick? I'm on live stream right now, by the way.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
You want me to do it while I got you on the phone?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, hang on.
I'll say something for certain. Boogie's sister sounds like she can cook some good fried chicken. I agree.
Is that racist, by the way? Do you mean that racist?
How is that racist?
Hey, you brought up curry with Muta. You brought up curry with Muta.
Because my nephews and nieces are black?
What?
Your sister ain't black.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
How the fuck we gonna know that?
The 19th.
Just the only date that matters is the 3rd. Can you confirm I didn't call you or you
Or
didn't
the
call me on the
2nd.
3rd? Well, no, he's saying it took place on the 3rd.
I mean, what exactly are you asking me?
Whether or not you and I talked on the phone on July 3rd.
Honey, I never erase anything, so it would take me about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, do you have a remembrance of us talking on the 3rd?
What do we talk about?
I didn't call you. I don't think I called you on the 3rd. Do you remember me calling you on the 3rd?
Say talk about the abuse. Say that.
Well, no.
I mean, every time we talk, there's a topic, a birthday or something with the kids. Oh, was it when Michaela graduated?
Yeah, I think we texted about that day, actually. Hold on, let me check.
We did.
Yeah, we did not. There was no phone call, though, correct?
I don't think so because you told me to tell her congratulations
All
and
right.
blah.
I don't think I texted her on that day either.
You just said you did.
I know.
Yeah,
I think
what?
I might have, but that's the only
Dude,
thing.
there's
that
no
could've
way
been.
Wings is making this up out of thin air, and Kelly is backing him up. You
No,
had
I discussed my sister that day. I just didn't call her. I'm telling you, I discussed.
She never
it with her.
confirmed or denied it, by the way, too.
Okay, well then you guys are gonna have to.
So,
believe
Wings, what did he say exactly?
Let me send you. Let me send you the text
He was
history.
He was talking about how she didn't want to be on the internet and that she wants nothing to do.
So
with
he calls her up live on the stream.
Yep.
Like what he's doing there is more damaging than anything else.
It's like, what are you calling me for? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking.
I just don't want you guys sticking a lie to me that's not true. You know, that's important to me. At this point.
Why do you care? You're so guilty of so many lies at this point. Take a couple of hits.
Because I would like to not.
Well, why would Wings lie about this?
He's just mistaken. It's not that he lied.
I mean,
do you guys find it really funny that Boogie's like, hey man, I don't want you to catch me in a lie that isn't true. But you're gonna let the cancer thing go for fucking 2 years and fight tooth and nail over it.
I did. Okay, so here is what Jordy's talking about. So I do have a text from her that day, and she had seen the episode that we did about
maybe Brian's episode?
my brother with my brother, and she said, "You sure did mention me a lot in this. I really wish you would." Is basically what she said, and then that's why I said to Jordy, based on a text, not a phone call, Jordy. Based on a text.
Like I said, I'll walk that back. I'll admit it might have been a text.
Yep.
So you got a text and then you started venting in the car about your sister and why you don't want to talk about the sister on the internet.
No, I didn't vent about her. I just said, this is why I don't talk about her on the show, because she specifically doesn't want me to.
I think you specifically said she doesn't like you.
I know.
So
she likes me quite a bit.
What
She
Muta
likes
was
me
saying
quite a
earlier.
bit.
Muta, what was your original point? We got a little lost in the weeds here on text or phone call.
I mean, before well, I was just saying, like, you know, Wings brings this up in the beginning that like he doesn't want to bring up his sister, like whatever, and then like fucking. Sorry, hold on. I gotta collect my thoughts.
I mostly just don't want to bring up the sexual abuse that she endured. I know, but I'm just saying. Let me clarify.
Let me.
I do not.
I have the fucking speaking cup. Hold on.
No, you said you needed to collect your thoughts.
Damn, you got Tim Hortons too?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. My thing about this is obviously Wings, I think, should probably bring in Kelly just so like a side thing, but whatever. This is like a text message. You don't want to talk about this third party, right? At all. Like this third party in this entire situation.
Or my sister, right? Or my sister.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So let's just fucking say your sister, right? Yep. Who's like the only person.
Well, no, I'm saying either this third party or my sister. I don't want to talk about either of those.
Damn it. Okay, anyways. We don't bring up a third party. I think the audience fucking, I guess, knows, whatever. The third party we don't bring up. We start the beginning. This is the only person that can corroborate whether it's right or wrong, like whether your whole situation is truthful.
Right.
Or
And
not.
I literally have a text I can show you right now that says, please stop talking about me on that show.
Here's the
I
thing.
can literally show you that she doesn't want to be talked. Oh, no, hold on. I'm going to send this to Dan. I'm going to send this to Dan right now.
Okay, you don't even have to send it to me. We all believe that you have that text. Go ahead, Muta.
So like the whole thing is obviously the only people that can't corroborate the situation is like mom and dad, because you know they're fucking long dead. You know they can't fucking resurrect.
Well, my brother can.
Speaking cup. Someone has the speaking cup. It's not you. Stop interrupting. The guy can't fucking say a sentence, Boogie. Stop this now.
So you got your whole sister over here, or you know whatever third party that can corroborate you. You make these statements and you have to walk back something because you definitely got threatened by this third party to get your shit together and not lie about these situations.
Not threatened. No, that's not what happened at all.
And then walk back this whole story.
That's not what happened at all.
You know, even literally, as of right now, we're sitting in a situation where we start off. We mentioned, oh, you discuss your sister in the very beginning. You talk to her. And then, you know, Wings is here trying to like fucking tell us, yes, this is the person you're speaking to. And then we get into this whole side tangent, right? You said your sister said that you were lying. That was one of the points that I brought up. Your sister said that you were lying about her shit, right?
Yes, and I corroborated that to walk it back, yes. The reality of it is, and I guess I'm just outing everybody involved, I really feel manipulated into it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Everything that happened between us happened when we were children. We've come to an understanding of it. If you don't believe that, that's fine.
How are you manipulating anyone with that statement? You've already
said
that.
They are manipulating. I'm being manipulated into saying something I don't want to say.
Not really, because you've already said that. You've already said that.
No, but I'm going to say it. Let me say it. The thing that happened, it was children. We were children. And we did something that's not even that abnormal for children to do. It looks like it happens occasionally between children. And that's why I walked it back. Because I had a better understanding of it, and I didn't want to ruin that person's life because they felt like it was ruining their lives.
Even when you called your brother, you never even mentioned like sexual abuse. You just said,
well, he wasn't in the room for the sexual abuse, and he doesn't want to discuss his sexual abuse on this shitty show. Why would he want to talk about the sexual?
So he
abuse
wasn't in the
shit
room
about-
to corroborate your sexual abuse?
No, that's a very private thing.
Can we just come to the
Do you think my
conclusion
dad? You think my dad called my brother from college, said, "Come watch me jerk off with your baby brother"?
I don't know. Maybe.
I thought that would be the next video. That would be the next statement you have in your next video. I mean,
There's one more thing I want to talk about before while we got Muta and Boogie here. I recently made a YouTube video, shocker. But and a lot of people say I called Muta a liar in that video because I said that Boogie did not force Desi to drink at the party.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know where the force
where's the forced shit come from?
For me, what I was going, why you were forcing drinks down?
Because that's why I asked you the other day. Like,
no, I literally like at the party when like fucking shots are brought up and your girlfriend or whatever, your kid was like completely fucking just beyond blitzed. Okay, like that's what you look like when I showed up. And when people were like, just like shots came up, you're like, yeah, do a shot, dude. I'm like, do not do a shot. And
Right, obviously, no one was going to give her a shot.
I don't know if you were there. I think you might have
No,
been.
you were
because
there.
I didn't see that while I was there.
You
Because
were
that's why I
there.
asked you, did anything happen
Yeah,
after I left?
the whole Boogie's girlfriend is wasted and Boogie's feeding her shots scandal that's happened all over Reddit is just not true. Boogie sat in a chair and he didn't leave the chair unless he was getting food or a drink.
Or sitting next to
And
me.
actually,
and
no,
apparently was so scared.
somebody brought me food, and I only sat down next to you after
Somebody
she told
brought
me.
you food. You didn't even go get your own food.
Yeah, actually, what's his name? Well, I wasn't going to leave her side. She was throwing up, man. I wasn't going to leave her side.
Wait, you got food while she was puking?
Well, no, specifically Overt Flow. No, listen, Overt Flow brought over a burger. The only food that was there, I didn't eat any of. But Overt Flow brought over a burger and said, "Get some food into her." And so we ended up feeding her hamburger bun, but she wouldn't eat.
Wait, you got up to fucking sit next to me, but you didn't get up to get her food?
Well, I got up. No, listen, I got up. Listen, I got up to sit next to you after she sat up and told me she was okay. And once she was able to stand up and walk, I thought, hey, she's fine. I can go do this thing that Keem wants me to do.
Because like when me and Kelly left, the minute we thought that she was going to be okay.
wants me to do this.
Yeah, wait. What did Keem? Why do you
always say Keem wants me to do this?
You were filming, so that's why I got up and walked over there.
No, I filmed after you guys were arguing. You guys were arguing, so I pulled up my phone and started filming.
Oh, well, that's not my memory of it. But once I saw the camera, I'm like, oh, I guess
you have the worst memory ever.
Okay. Well, as far as this thread goes, like I said, I mean, we're stuck at like a. It's like a Mexican stand-up. But what do you do? Can't talk about certain things. So
right, I mean, at the end of the day, what I suggest for you and everyone else is just assume I'm lying, because I would rather you did that than to persecute this person.
We're not persecuting anybody when you're the one that
No,
brought
I
up
understand.
bringing this conversation
I
into
understand.
the public domain.
I understand. Persecute me instead.
No. You've been throwing out shit like this. Persecute people. You said we're manipulating you earlier. Keemstar orders you to do stuff. You choose to do things on your own.
Okay.
And then people are left to sort through this shit and try to figure out what's true and not.
Okay. Well, just assume I'm lying. I've lied so much at this point.
This is manipulation. You're doing it right now. You're literally doing it right now.
I think we should drop this whole fucking like sexual abuse thing, because
we've been on it for about an hour.
Honestly, I don't
that's all
care.
that matters. Like, it doesn't affect anybody else.
At the end of the day, I don't care about any of this stuff. I really don't. And it's not a good topic. What I do care about is justice. You have lied to the goddamn YouTube community and lied to the goddamn people that support you and care about you for over a decade. You've been lying and manipulating. And every time you get confronted with real criticism, oh, I got cancer. Oh, I was molested. And that's got to end today. You need to be a new person. You need to be a better person, a honest person. Cut the manipulation completely fucking out and pay your dues to society. I want that tattoo of liar on your goddamn face, and this audience will accept you back. Do you accept?
I want to know what's happening to the golden play button. I want to make sure
he's sending it to me. I'm going to take it. It's going to be in my house.
That's okay.
Right under a plaque that says a guy that actually has cancer gets this golden play button.
That's okay, as long as the
the
original agreement.
that's coming over
The
to my
original
house.
agreement. The original agreement was that money's going to charity, and that's very important to me.
The charity is called the guy that actually has cancer gets the golden play button.
That's fine as long as you make a donation.
It's-
The original agreement was a donation to St. Jude. So as long as there's a hefty donation to St. Jude's, I don't care what happens to it.
Well,
That's
it's
why I
coming
gave
over
it
to
up.
my house, and it was it's coming to my place.
It's
I,
either
gave-
As long as you make a hefty donation to St. Jude's, I'm
it's
okay with
either
that.
going to stay here and I will make the donation, or Jim will make the donation, or Muta will make the donation. Someone is going to make a donation for sure. I don't trust it with a fan because I think it'll be lost to history if we let a fan get it.
Y'all got to melt that bitch down and make it to a chain.
Keem, aren't punishments supposed to be painful? He seems pretty easygoing about
No,
everything.
giving up my play button is pretty goddamn painful. Getting a face tattoo is pretty goddamn painful.
Yeah, but
I'm
you want
just not going to show you.
You want the story of your play button helping people out with cancer. That's what you
That
want
was
the story to
that
be.
was the original agreement we made.
Booty Beauty actually in chat?
I just want you to stay on the original agreement. That's all that matters to me.
Boogie. I understand you want me to stay with the original agreement, but doesn't it suck when people fucking lie?
You're willing to say that you lied about giving money to a cancer charity right now? Is that what you're willing to say?
I'm saying,
So,
doesn't
say
it suck when people lie and manipulate
So
others?
are you doing that here?
Are you not going to answer the question?
Yes, it does suck. Is that what you're doing here?
It's really, really sucks when someone lies and manipulates you
Is that what you're doing here? That you lied about giving money to a cancer
for
charity?
a financial gain. Lie and manipulate for a financial gain.
I donated my money. Let's see, you donate yours.
Everyone, I was diagnosed with cancer. You never were. When you get caught with the crypto scam, I had to pay for my cancer fucking stuff.
Actually donated to the fucking.
That was a
charity.
lie.
I showed Keemstar the receipt. He's seen it.
Yeah, but you're a web developer. You know how to inspect Element. I don't even believe shit out of that, dude.
I was a web developer back in 1996. I haven't touched.
I think everybody knows how to do Control-Shift-I every once in a while.
What does that do?
Dude, like I said, I don't believe shit. Again, even going to the abuse stuff, you just said everyone should assume you're a liar now.
Yeah.
So if you know how that actually thing is worse than the cancer lie. That's
I don't
actually
care.
way worse than the fucking.
Listen,
cancer lie.
I don't care, and I'll tell you.
Shit like that, bro. There's.
Listen, what I'm saying is
hell
I
for
don't
you.
care about this one because it's fundamentally not true, right? I cared about the cancer thing
Just
because
like
I knew
the
I had not been
fucking
fully
ED
diagnosed.
diagnosis, and then 4 days later,
But
we were all fucking right.
The whole play button, the whole reason why he gave me the play button is because he wants to be the story. He wants the story to be, I gave up
Nope,
my play button
I gave it because you agreed to do it. That's all
to
I care.
help St. Jude's. That's the story you want it to be. That's
Sure,
the only
but
reason.
That's the story. That's the story you told me.
That's the only reason.
Yes, sure. I would like money to go to St. Jude's to make up
No,
for the
you
horrible
want
thing I
good
did.
PR.
Good PR, manipulation. That's
How's
the
that manipulation?
only
You're the one who
reason.
suggested it.
Because
You're the one
you
who
just
suggested
got
it.
you just got caught with this crypto scam, this cancer lie, and then the newest story on top of that will be Boogie donates play button to help dying children.
No.
And everybody
no
be
one
like,
will
"Oh
ever
my god, it's like cute
Why don't
puppies."
you
Who could be
why
mad?
don't you match whatever the donating party is donating? How about we try that?
I don't have that. I have $3,000 in my bank account, man.
Okay, then I'll donate 3,000 and you match it.
I'm not gonna. I need to pay mortgage.
I'm not gonna help those
Hey,
kids.
if
Fuck.
you
Listen, I'm not going to go homeless
Hold
for those
on,
kids.
time out. If he donates $3,000 and you match his $3,000,
I literally cannot. I
will
won't pay for my health insurance.
I will pay to mail you this thing back. I swear to God.
I literally.
Let's do it right now.
I'll do it right. I'll do this first thing in the
You'll
morning.
mail it back. I get my play button back.
Yeah, if you
I'll
donate
even pay for the
$3,000.
shipping to send
Hold
it
the
back.
fuck up. Hold the fuck up. How is Boogie going to pay his mortgage?
Did he just leave?
What?
He might have.
We're talking about donating to them sick kids. Fucking.
I'm just saying, like y'all trying to manipulate this man to throw all the money he has left into this.
Oh no, there he is.
What happened?
I mean,
I typed in stjude.com.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to get
And
every
the internet
dime I have
said,
left.
nope, we're not going to let.
Nope, I'm giving up literally every dime of my
think
bank
about this.
account.
Literally think about this before you do this.
Fuck it.
This-
Who needs fucking health insurance? Fuck it.
You don't need it. You don't even have cancer.
I thought you.
Oh God damn it! I accidentally donated 25. God damn it! Because that's what's the default on the website. Let me go ahead and do 3,000. Now it's going to be 3,025.
Okay.
You just said you only had 3,000.
Wait, are you really going to donate $3,000?
Yeah, he is. Like I'm saying, don't.
I'm literally not going to have.
I don't want to
health
see the St.
insurance.
Jude thing. I want to see a thing in your bank statement that says it went down from the app.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Having no money for food or lights or anything like that is fucking destroying your mental health. He might make more mistakes because of this action that he's doing right now, just because he wants something he worked hard on back. I can understand. One of my goals in life was to get a gold play button, which I might never ever fucking get because I'm a terrible content creator.
Check your text.
But like, getting him to do this makes you a bad person.
I'll take the blame.
Holy shit, he already did it.
I'll do it.
He donated $3,000 to St. Jude. He really did it. Holy shit.
Country, United States, Canada.
Now the ball's in Muta's court.
3,025 Mutahar in American money.
Yeah, of course. I only make money in USD.
You said something about Canada. That's why I said.
Don't worry, I set the USD option. Don't worry.
Do you guys see how bad he wants this to be the story?
No, I just at the end of the day, I realized you're not going.
Story.
No, I realized you weren't going to donate to St. Jude, so I'll take it back.
Sure, bro. Okay. Donate
See, manipulate again. You don't know what I was doing. You don't know what I'm doing.
You just said. Thanks, Mutahar. Actually, that's
actually,
really awesome
no, just donated. Here, I'm going to print the receipt and I'm going to.
No, you don't have to print anything. I trust you, Muta. It's awesome. I really.
No, let him show his verification. You did.
Hey, team, I'm going to send this to you. It has my address on it, but just verify it, okay?
Okay.
If you want to get the bank receipt from my bank, let me know, okay?
I don't care about any of that, but
I don't care what you think. I'm sending it to Keem.
Okay.
Just chill out.
This is crazy. We've raised $6,000 for St. Jude tonight. Let's go.
There you go, Keem. I sent it to you on iMessage, the St. Jude receipt.
Yep, that's $3,000. Okay, guys, $6,000 went to St. Jude.
Actually, 6,025. You still owe 25 more.
And yeah, he did 3,000.
You owe 25 more, Muta.
He did it.
I did it.
Okay. Gotcha.
He did it. I just read it wrong. So guys, 6,050 went to St. Jude, and Boogie's play button went to Keemstar. What a great night. Boogie, I can say this, right? You are a disaster, but you are still like one of the most fucking entertaining people online. You are. That's why I did this show. Like, you're a complete fucking mess. Yep. I swear to God. And I don't know why you get so like down on yourself, because it's like you got nothing to lose. What do you have to lose? What are you going to lose?
My life.
No, you're not. You're not. That's more lies.
Donate, bro.
You got nothing left to lose. You've lost it all.
I have left.
Your entire future is
literally
W's.
said the thing that you have, even if you had told the truth about it, was a 20-year prognosis.
Yeah, that's what I said in the video.
Right. So what do you mean you're going to lose your life in 20 years?
No, I'm just he's saying, what do I have left? My life. That's the only thing I have left. He's just asking what I have
it's
left.
Like talking to a Tumblr chick. Stop with the suicide baiting shit.
That's not suicide baiting. I'm just saying.
Yes, it fucking is. It's every fucking thing with you. Everything with you.
He asked me what I had left. I said I have my life. He said, what do I have left? I said I have my life. I said I'm still alive. I said that's all I have left. He asked me what I had left. I said I'm still alive. He asked me what I had left.
Jim, you better stop. He's going to grab the butter knife.
Oh my God, the spatula's coming out.
Boogie, I will say this to you. Obviously, I was trolling you. I'm not going to scam you out of your play button, and there was no intention to scam you to get the play button. I was going to sell it for charity, but then I figured, I don't want some random person having it. Maybe it's better that Muta has. That's why I said we'll talk about it behind the scenes, right? Okay. So I was just trolling you to fuck with you.
I like this
to let you know that lying and manipulation's not fucking cool, but you didn't really get that. You got really offended right away, and you didn't really get the point that I was trying to get across to you.
I'm looking at my bank statement.
Well, the good news is the good news is I'm getting my play button back, and charity got helped, so that's all that matters.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, Boogie.
Wait, if I donate a little bit more, do I get the play button? We matched.
If I get my 3,000 back, sure.
You take money back from dying kids?
No. I mean, Mutahar would also have to give me my 3,000 back.
Somebody clip that.
Oh my fucking God. And you're gonna take money from dying kids. Oh God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst podcast on all of fucking YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. On all of YouTube. There isn't a podcast more worse than this. Any donation, 20 or more, that happened tonight, read it for the chat. This is part of the goddamn punishment.
Trying. Give me a minute. I'm in the middle of a severe panic attack, okay? I'm trying really hard.
Why? You did a good thing tonight. You donated to charity. Why would you have a panic attack?
And they're going to tell people I didn't. They're going to tell people I lied.
No, you did donate. I have the screenshot.
I know, but they said that they believe I was going to charge it back, and
They probably do believe, but they don't have any proof. They can't say that unless you actually charge it back. So don't charge it back. What the fuck?
I obviously wouldn't.
I just realized there's going to be a scandal. If he's off the show, how does he have access to the channel? We just didn't change the passwords, to be honest.
And he didn't change the password specifically so that I could do this.
Yeah.
Is he ever going to give up his award for Best Gamer for the Game Awards? That probably represents the peak of his career, and selling it off would probably be the death of his legacy in his eyes. Sure, I guess I'll do that. Thanks, honked.
Can you get louder? The chat can't hear you. You're mumbling.
Yes, I'm in the middle of a very severe panic attack.
Okay, let's take a moment. Big breaths. You ready? With me.
Leah something says.
Wait.
Let
me get down it. Let me get down it.
I think your mic settings are wrong because we can't hear you. Even that screaming and yelling.
Scam Boogie, make him pay the $3K and mail the play button to Medicare. Lee something. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Leah something. We appreciate you.
Kid behind the camera, that wings joke landed. Give him the whole 20.
There we go, buddy.
Medical assistant, rape victims and cancer patients all around the world. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. We got real donations coming in here. Number 1 on YouTube. Let them know, Boogie.
North Scout, Boogie, keep your chin up, man. You'll get through this. We all go through the storm sometimes. Fault sees us through it. Thank you.
Look, that was inspirational. They had your back.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get through it. I don't care.
You got
this. Let me get through it.
You got this, bro. Let's
shut up.
You're doing good.
Shut the f up. Janelle M says to me it comes down to credibility, as in the Boogie has none. I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
Good volume that time. It landed good.
Lily Mousse says, I'm not a person to say if someone is lying about SA or not, but it ends up being a lie. Hope Boogie can live with that guilt. Rough subject matter. Take care of yourselves.
Yes. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Big man on dick. Buy a hat for your hat.
Let them know. Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen.
I'm not interested. Just let me get through it, Dan.
You got this.
Matt, stop. Let me get through it, motherfucker. Matt Sale says, so only people that aren't capable of refusing his testimony are allowed to be discussed. If they are dead, they're fair game. This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you. No, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about this.
Boogie, you knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it. You did very good tonight. Hello? Are you there? Oh my God. His fucking... I think his roommate cut off the power. Oh no. Remember how the fucking roommate and the girlfriend... Remember how they were watching the power switch? Where if he lost it, they were just going to unplug it. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Well, we'll get Boogie on next time to read the rest of the donations. What do I even say? What can I say that hasn't been said before? I can really only think of one thing. that truly hasn't been said before. And that would be, Boogie, thanks for the play button. Are you sure it's your birthday? Because I think it's mine.
Well, Boogie lied. He lied too many times. He said he had cancer, but it was actually a lie. Said Keem didn't pay him. Said he was going